Just kidding, wrongo. Y'all guess what? Guess what? Just guess what? Just take a guess. I don't care who you are. You watch that makes me super nostalgic for the time when Justin loved us and cared about us. And now he's just selling everything in his life. He's selling out, guys. He's selling out for a good reason, though. He's selling out to buy ASM1. But look, for real, though, guess what? Y'all, guess what? I asked that before. Now I'm reiterating it. I'll give a few seconds for the stream to catch up for y'all to guess. Chicken butt. Y'all got it right. Guys, welcome on the stream, Dustin Ellis. He is our guest for the evening. Hope everybody is excited to chat with Dustin. He has a lot of great things to add to the comic book world. You may or may not recognize him. You know, he's wearing probably a medium t-shirt at this point. Medium. And look at that. Would you look at that?
I'm wearing large sweatpants right now, Under Armours, and they run small. I'm just saying. Finally completed the iconic comic book cover poster background ensemble. The Batman 3 finally came in to the bastard on eBay. I bought it from a big you because I paid for it in December and there was no communication, and it wasn't until I opened up a file or case on eBay that he finally provided a tracking number that did not move for 3 months or 3 weeks. PayPal finally got my money back, and then the poster showed up today. I don't know what happened, but if you're buying posters on eBay, hit me up first because I'll make sure you don't buy from that guy. But yeah, I'm happy to have them, and it's awesome to have them back there, man.
For sure. No, that Batman one does look good. I think you should move that to the center. And honestly, though, man, I think you need to get a Fantastic Four 11 back there. And we'll talk about why in a moment, why Fantastic Four 11 is the greatest Fantastic Four issue that has ever come about. And I'm just realizing how bad my hair looks. I apologize. But I am rocking a brand new t-shirt. I don't know if anybody's ever seen this before. This is a phenomenal Spider-Man t-shirt. It's actually not even a t-shirt, it's a sweater. I love it. Definitely wanted to highlight that. I don't know if y'all have seen it before, but Trinity, what's crack-a-lackin'? Bet you haven't heard that in a hot minute. Empire, what's happening, brother? Kyle, hello. DJ, what's happening, man? Tall Paul, Warlord, what's happening? I know Dustin's always late. I don't know what's happening. I have no clue why he's late. It is what it is, though. Tyler, what's up, dude? Look, Tyler got me on some manga excitement, wanting to go pick up the first appearance of Goku in manga. Yeah. But I'm going to refrain for a little bit. I got some books. I need to buy Fantastic Four 11, 13, 48, 49, and 50. Possibly 178, 179, something like that. But those are the books I need. I need those books. What's up, Tall Paul?
I want number 3. I got to get number 3, man.
Look, Tasha, dang, Dustin's looking great.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Long time on his arms are looking more like strawberries. What's up,
Lee? What's up, man?
Vinny, what's happening? Chris, hello. Stilt, man, get out of here. Dustin is open to show his nipples for some money.
No, I'm not doing all that.
Enough chat.
Oh, you get Caroline. Hope you got the rewind button working.
What do you mean? This is brand new.
Oh my God, dude. Seriously. That's exactly what I said to him. And I tell y'all what, I guarantee you what happens is after the show is over, It comes off and it lays on the back of that damn chair until the next week. I guarantee you.
I
It
bet you
probably.
$5 it don't.
I guarantee you.
I bet you it ended up in the
Unlike
dirty
Nick,
laundry
I
this
did
week.
get a new T-shirt. See, I had the black on black Superman, and then I saw the black on black Batman, which they've always had out, but I couldn't find it in my size. Well, now, bow, they got it in my size, baby.
Hey,
Love the black on black Batman. I like to rock them with my black on black Harley New Era fitteds.
so
You know,
let's talk real quick about what talking is going to take place tonight. Give you guys a bit of a rundown. We're going to talk about Ant-Man and the
we're gonna give it a rundown. Jim, I need that rundown. Can you give me that rundown, Jim?
actually remind me, because as we go back to a more structured show, as we discussed in depth before we started this show for all of 4 seconds, we're going to go back to a structured show. I think that would be a funny intro. But so let's talk about it. Give you the rundown. Ant-Man, Quantum Mania, and why it was the worst movie that's come out this year.
That was good. That was good.
That was clever.
Yeah,
Flash trailer.
and saw Quantumania. We'll do spoiler free, just so everybody knows.
Yep.
We'll do spoiler free so that you guys don't have to roll out.
Yeah, no rolling out. No rolling, no rolling.
Rundown, yes. Roll out, no. No
That's
ludicrous
right.
tonight.
Flash trailer. There are some Bone comic book news, which I just found out about.
Oh.
Disney banning books, Fantastic Four
Bone.
casting rumors, and why FF11 is the best damn comic book in the Fantastic Four run. And on top of that, there are some comic books I have picked up this week I would like to show off, and we'll do that before we
So
get into
have I.
Ant-Man.
I also want to kind of talk about, like, is Kang going to be better than Thanos was?
Hmm.
I want to talk about that too.
Look, so not to jump early, but Jonathan Majors, I think, is quickly becoming, depending on how Creed 3 goes, but he's quickly becoming one of my top 5 actors. I am incredibly pumped up to see this dude in Creed 3. I've been watching
Wait
all
till
the.
you see him as Kang. Holy
If he's
shit.
half as brutal as it looks but anyways, I've been.
It's way worse.
Is it okay? Cool, because I've been watching Creed 1 and 2. Sick. And then I've also been catching up on John Wick movies because I really want to go see those. But Jonathan Majors, man, he was great in Loki. You never saw Loki, did you?
Yeah. I finally went back and watched it.
Cool. So he was good in that. He was kind of goofy, but yeah. He would have made a great Jon Stewart. Oh yeah. But you know what though? I did say Michael B. Jordan earlier this week on Instagram whilst crapping.
He's my
all
hall
over.
pass.
Dude, I literally, that's why I started watching the Creed movies again. I watched his Without Remorse movie. While it was not great, his acting is still top notch. I've literally never seen an actor that is more convincing. Like, he started crying because some stuff went down with his family.
You still
Like,
talking about Michael B. Jordan?
Yeah, and I'm just sitting here like about to
Yeah,
cry
dude.
watching this movie.
Anything he's ever done, dating all the way back to his time in Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
It's like I've never seen an actor that literally seems like it's like they transfer themselves into that situation. It's like they're not acting anymore. It's they're living that situation that they are in, and it's
100%.
it's just incredible how he does it.
Killmonger, literally the biggest mistake Disney ever did was not giving that man his.
Oh yeah,
everything.
absolutely.
So, all right. So real quick, we'll jump into new pickups if that works. Mine, I don't think are going to be. Mine may be bigger than yours, but I don't think they're going to be as interesting. So I will go first. Awesome. Super quick, guys. Only 2 mangas this week.
Oh,
Dr. Stone.
trash.
Dr. Stone 22. I've already read the whole series, but I got to collect them. And then My Hero Academia 33. What now?
You got to collect them all.
You got to collect them all. Pokemon, son of a. And if you saw my manga thing, look, that right there, a Pokemon manga. You got.
By the way, we appreciate both of you who did.
All 3 people who watched it. Although now that video has more views than Dustin's Mortal Kombat from a week previously, and we both were crapping on each other. I'm like, well, it is what it is.
Sorry, I've got some really, really good content ideas. Not just me showing off slabs, but I got some really good thought-provoking content videos coming out soon. So you guys just, when they come out, watch them, drop the comments. because it's about having conversation, baby.
Blast Barbarians.
You've been picking up new comic book days?
I still subscribe to all the Spawn, and
Mm.
then I religiously at this point Thursday nights my ritual, guys. I'm always working out. Like I'm working out 4 or 5 times a week now. Trying to improve my livelihood. But anyways, so every Thursday night, Haven Comics, my local comic shop, Josh and Alan, they do a live stream. So I'm always down in the gym. I say down in the gym like it's in the depths of hell. I'm in the garage, which I've converted into my garage gym. And so this is what it looks like. I have the TV up. I got Josh and Alan on there, and I sit and listen to them all the time. And I'm always like cracking at them or texting them, or like this week I texted them Lizzo as Batman because DC's fat phobic. The Joker threw all the fat people out of a train this week on a comic book, Dustin.
That's fine.
I thought it was hilarious, but I'm like, oh Lord, Lizzo's gonna like call all of DC fat phobic. But anyways,
Who?
Lizzo, the large lady who's a singer that was in that was Batman. It's a whole thing. Like it's a culture thing. It's very strange. But anyways, so they had on. I think it was Alan. Was it Brian Haberlin? You guys had on, and they were talking about this.
Alan is bald as hell.
I did send him a picture of an AI art picture of him as Miss Piggy. It was a bald, bearded Miss Piggy. It was quite funny. I'll have to show it. But so I think this is the guy they had on their show, and it sounded really interesting. So I asked Josh to throw it in there if he had a copy or two. It's called The Last Barbarians. It sounds really interesting. So, and Brian Haberlin was cracking me up. I want to say he's in Georgia, maybe. So, but Alan, if he's still here, can. Anyways, but he also tried to make me pick up Red Goblin and Gold Goblin, and he can piss off because no way. I am so sick. By the way, y'all go subscribe to Haven Comics. Maybe Alan can drop the link. Every Thursday night, I genuinely enjoy their live stream. But I also do like some backstage talking and basically ruin it the whole time with text messages. But anyways, got another pickup. It will take a moment.
One moment, please.
Because I'm sick and have a problem.
I like that I like that Spider-Man cover, the one on the back.
Yeah.
What is that one? 31? No, 30? Is that what issue?
What is this issue? 19. That's what it was.
19. Okay.
Yeah, super
I always
sick.
thought that was Ditko for some reason, but it's not.
No, I don't believe it is.
I think it's actually Romita.
No, because Romita didn't take over till 30.
That's right.
31. So I think this might be Ditko. But I want to say Kirby did a few covers. Maybe it was Kirby. He did a few random early covers. It was weird.
I'm looking it up.
I've read all of Spider-Man. Doesn't make me an expert on covers. Because I know somebody's out there like, oh, Nick, you got the shirt and bullshit. You should probably know it. So I'm sick. I have mental problems. And this is like the 19th different way I've collected this volume of comic books.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
I wish that was me being sarcastic. This is the Toshin. Look at that. So they had a flash sale on this. This thing was selling for over $200. Flash sale for $100 free shipping. So I bet you by the time shipping was all said and done, I bet you it was maybe $75. But anyway, so $100 shipped. Flash sale. Of course, I'm a sick person. I had to buy it. But listen, it's like got this nice texture to it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we looked at that at what's it called out here?
Quest. I don't know if they had this one out. It's very well they could have.
Okay, it is Steve Ditko. I thought so.
Yeah. But it's pretty neat. And I may or may not do a complete overview of this. But a lot of times I love these for the back issue or for the bonus content.
Mm-hmm.
But like this is like newspaper prints right here. So it's pretty sick, man. I mean, I'm all about this kind of stuff. So like I said, guys, like this is, I have this. I have the massive one back here, the king size one. I have the omnibus. I have the trade paperbacks. I have Not, all the comic book issues, just the ones that are my favorite, but like I was thrilled. They do have the other version that sold out. It's got the slipcase, and they wanted like $600 for it. But for $100,
Yeah, that's cool as hell, dude.
I'll take it.
Is it heavy?
Yeah, it's not light.
I figured.
It's heavier than that big
How
one I
many
have sitting
issues
back
is
here.
in it?
What now?
How many issues is it?
I don't know the total issue count. It may be 1 through 19 because that's what's on the back, but
Mm,
they just call it volume 1. Um, and I honestly haven't flipped through it a whole lot. I got it in this week, like Thursday. No, it was Valentine's Day I got it in.
okay.
And that's about as far as I went. I undid the plastic, checked it out, make sure I didn't have to send it back because the shipping box was just destroyed. But I've
Mm.
not had any time to really sit and dig in. Look at
There's your
that. Look at
fitness
the
hat.
eyeballs on Spider-Man. Can y'all see the eyes?
Mm-hmm.
So funny, dude. Early Spider-Man's the best.
Yeah, that's pretty
Way
cool.
better than Fantastic Four.
I don't know. Depends on who you ask.
Look, I have read a ton of it at this point. And like I was telling the folks at the comic shop today, Joshua and everyone else, the only time the Fantastic Four is fun so far for me is when Impossible Man shows up, Galactus shows up, Silver Surfer shows up, the Watcher shows up, or Doctor Doom. And I bet you I could count on this many fingers how many times they've all showed up combined together
Mm.
for like the first 200 issues. I mean, it kind of hurts my feelings.
I had a lot of fun with a lot of the early issues personally, so I don't know.
No, that's fine. I'm just giving my opinion.
No, your opinion's
not
your opinion.
belittling
I mean,
anybody
it's
else's
trash, but
opinions.
your opinion's your opinion, so you're able to have it. You just have to understand that it's wrong. So
Look at us. We just mutually agreed that Dustin was wrong, and none of us got angry. It is way better than Mortal Kombat.
I don't know what Mortal Kombat is with the C. I've never seen that before. Not familiar with that.
I did have Mortal Kombat 2 from Sega Genesis in my hands earlier today, and I almost bought it just for the sake of putting it on my shelf because we played it so much,
Yeah,
but I did not.
yeah, that's cool.
So, guys, please go over to Haven Comics and subscribe. That would mean like a good
A
bit
little
to
bit.
me. Is it bigger than the Batman one? What Batman one? Is there a Batman Toshin one? Because I'm not sure. But yeah, this thing is sick. So you want to do your show off? Your show of books that you have hauled in? The haul of your books. Guys, I hope everybody's doing well today. I want to say Kachung was in here earlier. Hello, Kachung. Kenneth, what's happening? Alan,
Speaking
hello. Hello, Alan.
of Batman. So I had a day off. Was it this week or last week? I guess it was last week because we didn't do a show last weekend. So
You sure it's not been like the last 4 months?
No, it was definitely last week.
What's up, Ryan?
Me and my buddy Jeff and I forget who else went with us. It was either Britt or his brother. I can't remember. Anyway, we went out to Alabama to hit a few shops, and it was we kind of struck out. But I did find this gem.
Oh, that's cool.
I've never seen this one. You always see like Batman 89, but like the Batman Forever one I haven't ever seen. So I thought this was super cool. I love this movie. This wasn't Bat Nipples, right? No, this was Val Kilmer.
Let me see.
Val Kilmer was not Bat Nipples. That was
that is Bat Nipples.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Well, they don't have the nipples on this suit, but Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones. I love this movie. Love this movie. So pick this one up. Probably gonna put her in some plastic. I gotta pull the book out and look it over just to see what I think about it. But yeah, super cool. You got like I said, Jim Carrey, Tommy Lee Jones, and yeah, so can't really beat that, man. Plus, it's got Iceman on the cover dressed up as Batman. So super cool when you get Top Gun characters dressed up as superheroes. Love it. Picked this guy up on a Facebook claim sale. So
that's an incredible one.
I figured I know Nick's been wanting this, so I'm gonna see if I can hit a 9.8 on it for him. So we'll see how that works out. Speaking of Mortal Kombat, putting together the whole 9.8 run to have the most untouchable collection on the planet. I already do. I mean, let's be honest. There's no one else out there that is dumb enough as me to do what I am doing. So I already can pretty boldly and confidently say I have the most complete and high grade Mortal Kombat comic collection on the planet. But I did add a couple of more. Mortal Kombat #1 for Blood and Thunder. I am only, I think there is one more cover that I need to have all the #1s in 9.8. Only problem is there's a direct in the newsstand, so I'll end up having 2 of those. And then I picked up Tournament Edition issue #1. Very hard to find this book in high grade, but my buddy Britt, he
Oh, that's
he
cool.
ended up having this, so I got that from him. And then today I won for a whopping $50 the single 9.8 on the census for Tournament Edition #2, which is one of the even more hard to find issues. Just in general, it's hard to find, but in high grade, it's almost non-existent. And like I said, there's 198 on the census. Now, what I am trying to do as much as possible is submit my own raw books and hit the 9.8s myself. That's really the goal. But some of these, it's just gonna be a lot harder or almost impossible. So if I see it where it's a good deal, like I'm gonna snag them. So pick those up, and then off of an Elite claim sale, I believe I picked this up from Nickel and Dime Comics on Elite's claim sale this week or 2 weeks ago. If you guys aren't watching those Elite claim sales that they do on Instagram Live, you're missing out. Always some cool books, even if you don't have money but to just sit there and look at some of the books these guys put up, it will blow your mind sometimes. Y'all know I've been on my Batman kick for about a year now, and I'm still picking them up. So I added first appearance of Ra's al Ghul, Batman 232. Now, if you look at this book, it's a 5.0, right? 5.0. Look at that book, though. Look at that book. Tell me why this is a 5.0. This
Either
thing,
back or inside.
the corners are sharp as crap, man. The back is beautiful. I count maybe 2 spine ticks, and that's it. Why is this a 5.0 and not a 9.0? Because honestly, structurally, this is a 9.0 all day long and twice on Sundays. However, you can't really see it, but that top staple is detached. So you got a structurally 9.0 book, but with that staple detached, it's a 5.0. So what do? We reattach the staple and we hit the 8.5. That's what we do. Come on. So that's exactly
You're
what
not
I'm
gonna crack
do.
it out. You're not gonna do it right now. You're not gonna crack it open.
Nah, I don't want to give anybody heart palpitations.
What's up, Tony's Comics?
Last time somebody cracked open a slab and it was shown on our channel, it went extremely viral for the wrong reasons. So, but yeah,
Warlord, what's happening?
I'm definitely cracking that book open. I'm going to reattach that staple, and it is going to get a significant grade bump. Because if that book was sitting in a bag and board raw, and that staple didn't, the staple being detached didn't catch your eye, that book you would pay 9.0 prices for it all day long. It is that beautiful. I mean, the colors are so rich and vibrant. It is incredible. Nick, do you remember what the other big thing about this book besides first appearance of Ra's al Ghul is?
It is the ink used.
Yeah, first ever black light ink comic cover ever. Plus, it's Neil Adams, and love Neil Adams. You know, Neil Adams, Carmine Infantino have to be my 2 favorite Batman artists, bar none. And I don't even know which one I would say is my favorite. And again, you know, you look at something like this, and it just goes back to what I've said 100 times. The unsung heroes of the Silver Age is absolutely got to be the colorists. Whoever did the colors on these covers, man, because a lot of this artwork would not present and pop the way it does if these colorists did not absolutely kill it with what they did on these books. And this is just another one, man. This Batman run, this Silver Age Batman run, people sleep on it so hard, man. That's got some of the best cover artwork in existence ever. ever. And yeah, so I'm glad you guys go buy your Damian Waynes and you go buy your fake Supergirl keys that are hitting the key collector that isn't really a key and doesn't really have anything to do with the movie and is just something somebody saw and tried to put two and one together and make four, but it's really not going to pan out that way. So if you're buying those books, you're probably going to regret it. Y'all go buy those and y'all leave me and my Silver Age Batmans alone for a while. I'll let y'all know when I'm done, and then y'all can do your fake hype on the Batman stuff, but not until I'm done. Anyway,
Have you missed all the toxicity? Not yet, Trinity.
hey, I just threw a little bit out there for you, man. Right on time, bro. Right on time. What's going on, dude? Right on time. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed the pickup section. I do have some. I do have a box full of monsters right here. That's gonna get its own video though, because I got a box full of monsters I picked up, and I cannot wait to dive into those, start getting them cleaned up, get them pressed, because man, and these are books nobody would expect Dustin to have. If that gives you any inclination to what's in that box, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, and they are not your everyday, average, ordinary grades that you would find these books in. I don't know how. I'm not a lucky guy in any sense of the word. Never have been. I don't know how this happened. Maybe they're all color touched. I don't know. Until they come back in blue labels, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna hold my breath.
Oh, you know what I'm stressed about is I have all these books, these thousands of dollars worth of books somewhere. I'm not stressing about it yet. Close, but not yet.
Oh, you don't have to, dude. I'm telling you, like, literally, I just got a Spider-Man book that I sent in for Mike at Killer Finds.
Yeah.
Economy tier, unfast tracked. The same. Remember those books that I did the video on that were there for like 13 months? This book went in with those, and it just got back 2 weeks ago.
Oof.
So yeah, don't. They're coming back. It's probably going to be another 4 to 5 months though.
Oof.
Easily. You haven't even hit the 1 year mark on them.
No, so I'm hit the 1 year mark on the Spider-Man 50, Submariner, Iron Man 1,
And
those.
the Iron Man one.
Yeah. And Iron Man 1. I forgot I had that
I
book.
forgot you had an Iron Man one.
It's gonna be like Christmas, son.
Right.
Except they're just gonna be significantly less valuable than they were a year ago. But
Yeah.
that's neither here nor there. So, but I am terrified that some shit's gonna pop off and it's gonna be color touched or a missing page. Because like I didn't inspect those. I literally said, "Oh, these look good."
Well, the good thing is, dude, as
Put
long
$15
as
in my hand.
as long as they're complete, I can pretty much fix anything else for you.
Yeah,
So
that is positive.
matter of fact, as soon as you get them back, we'll crack them out
Probably.
and make them look pretty, and then you'll have them back in 2 weeks this time.
For the double the cost. I'll probably have to wait to see
but
how
at
much.
this point, for what you spent on them, you need to do that.
Or
You're gonna need the grade bumps.
probably, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I just need the economy to come back around until we get past this Biden inflation, and you know what? That'll be another, God knows how long. Maybe we need more COVID checks, people. That's what we need.
No, because the bullshit that comes with that is no. Anyway, let's not even go down that road.
So let's see. I put out there
on.
Flash or Ant-Man next.
What do you guys think? Flash, Ant-Man. What do y'all want to talk about?
So we have 1, 2, 3 Flashes, 2 Ant-Mans. So we'll give 30 seconds for the lag to catch up. Man, I still got to send this book over to Hobbit. Dustin and I will be at Atlanta Comic-Con Saturday, and he and Josh will be there Sunday. However, I'm trying to decide if I should get these comic books signed by the Hobbits. Probably not for the amount of money, but I think it would be sick.
If you were able to get them CGC witnessed, I would say it might be worth it, but you're not going to be able to, because I've still got a Hobbit #1, and I thought about it too, but those guys charge like $100 a signature. You're not going to be able to get it witnessed. So, for me, even if it's something I'm keeping, if I'm spending $400 to get something signed, I want to have a way to have that backed up if something ever happened and I needed to sell it.
Yeah.
And so that's my only thing. Nick, you still looking for Submariner 1? He is.
That is one that is certainly on the list, but it's kind of dropped now that I know that price is going to continue to drop since they ruined Namor. Although I rewatched Black Panther, and I must say my opinion on Namor has improved from the movie aspect. I still think he's a terrible comic book Namor, but I think he did a pretty good job in the movie for what role he was written in. I
Yeah.
really love the
Yeah.
cultural aspect of it. I wish they would.
I just hope he gets more. Like my biggest issue with him is I only saw that sinisterness
Yeah.
like peak a couple of times.
Yeah.
If he comes out, if he eventually becomes just the cutthroat Namor, then I'm cool with it. I mean, I don't mind everything else they did. I just want that cutthroat,
Yeah.
just murk everybody Namor. Just I'm out for me, and that's it. Everybody else is gonna die if you get in the way.
Yep.
Like that's the Namor I wanted to see. So hopefully that'll work.
Yep, for sure. What up, Perry? What up, Dan? All right, so Flash it is, folks. Flash it is.
All right. So we're gonna talk about this Flash nonsense.
Y'all, I do need to tell everybody one thing.
I've still not seen the trailer, so
Okay. All right. Well, you're about to. But what I will tell you guys, and if we're honest, Michael Keaton is the GOAT. I'm just going to throw that up
no,
there.
he's not. No, he's
Let
not.
it soak in for a moment.
Disagree.
Let it soak in for a moment there. No,
I
honestly,
think
the Flash
people
trailer.
are blinded by their nostalgia of that movie because, in my opinion, he's not.
Yeah, no, I don't either. I definitely don't either. All
And
right.
I've actually heard some people say, like, if I'm going to be honest, he's my Batman from my childhood, but he wasn't the greatest. And I think that's a great way to put it. Like, he was my Batman for a long time until that man Christian Bale came out and said, "Excuse me while I take the throne." Because to me, he's the best Batman, and he is also the best Bruce Wayne. But I still like Battinson. I still love Battinson.
Honestly, dude, my favorite, without a doubt, is Batfleck.
I don't know. I think he's a better Bruce Wayne than he is a Batman.
He's a great Bruce Wayne. What do you guys think?
I didn't care for him as Batman.
I still, guys. Okay, so Lexington Comic Con's coming up in March. Not Kevin. What's his name? Kevin Smith and the other dude. Oh, $15.
Oh yeah, Kevin Smith and
Why can't Jason
Mewes.
I want to walk up to him with $15 and just smack that shit in his hand and see what he does. But I gotta memorize the lyrics. I just wish I was thinner so I could like look like a crackhead with a coat on or something.
Dude, just dress up as Silent Bob.
No, because Kevin Smith has ruined a lot of things in my life lately.
Yeah.
All right, Flash trailer.
Man, at all.
And again, guys, we're gonna have to stop pause. It doesn't matter because they're gonna copyright us anyways.
Yeah, they
every
really
time.
are. Like as soon as we hit end show, it's copyrighted.
Yeah, but this is if we talk, that's why. Here we go.
Y'all wasn't copyrighting us when we were partners, DC.
You can go anywhere.
Douchers.
All right, first look at the new suit, Dustin.
It looks great except for the big piece of shit that's inside of it. There's like a big piece of shit right there in the middle of it. I don't like that. But the rest of the suit looks good.
Oh my god. Oh, that's so
It's
funny.
that shit stain that's in the middle of it that I don't get.
I was not expecting that.
Oh,
Right.
You can go anywhere. Another timeline. Another universe.
that's Batflex, right?
I
why
believe
do you
so.
want to stay
Or was that Keaton?
and fight to save this one?
I'm not. Hold on. Let me go back and look and pause.
Because this is the world where my mom and fight. Another
That one I believe is
Keaton.
Keaton because
Oh
of the
yeah,
yellow.
let's see the suit in the back. Yeah. The mouthpiece just looked really wide for Keaton's,
Yeah.
but I guess his was really wide too.
Who do you think that one is?
See, that's what that's what I don't know. I did see this little part because the bike looks like Christian Bale's bike from the back, the way the tire and stuff, like,
Yeah.
but it's hard to tell. I don't like seeing Batman in the middle of the day riding down the street though. That's weird. That just looks strange to me, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't see that in Batman movies. Like I can't
You do
think
in
of,
Christian Bale's a little bit, but I don't think much in the others.
yeah, and even in his, it was very little. But
Yeah.
yeah.
But oh, look at the color on it. It's like a blue gray. I'm
Mhm.
excited.
Why do you want
Now
to
I did
stay?
hear that it looked like Batfleck was wearing a blue and gray suit, but also
Mhm.
that it had I saw something about somebody saying it had a bra on it. I was like, okay. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah, it is weird.
I fight to save this one.
I definitely like it. The Flash's suit better.
I like the shoes that he had. Like those
Yeah.
were cool.
Because this is the world where my mom lives. I'm not gonna lose her again.
Hey,
Time has a pattern that it can't help reliving.
I do like his suit. Justin Birch, hello, hello. Look at him, looking high def, crispy
oh,
clear.
did you get a new camera.
He's using that light setup I
You
sent
can
him.
really see how gray his hair is. Holy crap!
Yeah.
You can also see how it's thinning out.
Whoa,
It
do you hear
is.
the volume of the mic?
Is that better or
No,
worse?
no, I'm saying it sounds good. You sound like you're just
Oh.
phenomenal.
Have your glasses always been blue on the inside?
Yeah.
Wow,
blue.
never noticed that. Also, they are thick as a kindergarten pencil. Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, I
meant to-
thought he just left. I was
No.
like, dude. I was
Look
just
at
kidding.
that. He sounds good, looks good. Y'all have never seen Justin this clear. Look, he starts his own YouTube channel. Subscribe to that, by the way. And then he decides to upgrade. Totally lame. Justin, if you didn't notice, we're just working our way through the Flash trailer. Dustin has not seen it yet, have you?
Yeah, I've watched it a few times already.
Yeah. What do you think about his new suit design?
That's a new suit.
Yeah.
Okay.
God. Yeah, it's brand new. It's not. It looks like the Flash suit, not like this weird.
And now he has taken himself out.
Does Nick not remember how to run this thing, or
No, clearly I hit the wrong button. All right, we're gonna get back on track here, fellows. Yes, it is brand new suit. It looks less like a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger suit and more like Flash.
Different people, different worlds, drawn to each other.
I hate
like
his face so much.
magnets.
I just want to punch it like a bunch of times.
There's two of them.
God.
I'm also not a fan of this cheap looking Flash ring.
It's my face. You stole my face.
does anybody think that they could just take him out and put Jimmy Fallon in, and it would be the same looking person?
Justin, I think your cell phone's too close to your mic, or turn down the volume just a hair. It's crackling.
Is that better or worse?
It's still crackling every time you talk.
Oh my god, I hate this thing.
Maybe his
Better or
phone's too
worse?
close.
Where's your phone at? Is it too close?
I just threw my phone across the room now. Better or worse?
The same. Try unplugging it and plugging it back in.
I'm
Sometimes
not
it'll-
doing that much. I'm just gonna switch mics.
Okay. Welcome to the YouTube world, Justin.
This comes out
Good
Heroes
world.
Con weekend.
Born to the past.
Oh.
We're going to be
you
watching
have
it
no
at Heroes.
idea what the consequences can be. Bruce,
Oh, so he's going Iron Man with the ring and the.
So
Flash.
he's had a ring suit before in the books, I believe.
could
Oh,
fix
okay,
things.
okay.
You could also destroy.
Is that better or worse?
That's better.
Cool.
I
Crackling's
mean,
gone.
you sound worse, but the crackling's gone.
Crackling's gone. You're still very clear though.
Much
still
clearer
very
than
clear.
before.
You're very clear, very loud. You can just tell that you're not using the same microphone, but you're totally cool, totally good. Stay where you're at. You're good.
We should have effed with him and just be like, no, dude, it's way worse.
I just would have gone to sleep.
I was gonna say then he would just have turned the camera off and went to bed.
All, all that effort to join, and then he's like, nah, I'm done.
What's up, Roscoe?
Everything.
I love Batfleck. I hate the fact they brought him back. I hate this character.
Who?
This can't be happening.
Zod. You need to watch Man of Steel, and then it'll make sense.
I completely broke the universe.
Zod.
Is it not weird that
Waiting.
both franchises are now in the multiverse? I feel like this is and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, But I kind of feel like this is like the Spider-Man number
No Way
3
Home.
movie, but with Batman's.
So the difference here is that once Flashpoint, which is based on it, basically there's going to turn into one singularity, and then it's the big reset.
Yeah. No, I get it. I just
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
people
though.
who don't understand are gonna be, oh my god, DC's just trying to copy Marvel.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
It was.
Uh-oh.
Kennedy. It was. Kennedy, I agree. Dude, that's like the second best Batmobile ever.
I'm not
Can
gonna
you just wait? Is that? Am I still good or bad?
You're good.
Okay. Can we just agree how awesome it was to hear that little like jingle?
Yeah. It definitely made me excited for this movie, even though they have a pedophile in the lead role. That's neither here nor there. But I was very like this right here made me excited.
Keaton's Batmobile used to be my favorite until Pattinson's Batmobile hit the stream. And then it's like, bro, everything else is like 2 notches behind.
He is a bad man.
Let's go. Hips play.
Look at that.
I hate the little smirk.
Yeah. I'm Batman.
Oh, he said it! He said the thing! Oh.
I wish he didn't have the little smirk. Like, he should just be serious. Like, I don't know. It's hard for me
I don't know, dude. I actually like that part of it because it's like we all know what's about to happen.
Yeah, I know. It's fan service. Like, I
Yeah.
get it. I get it.
For
And-
sure.
But I have a hard time with fan service, though.
I don't.
Like,
I have.
I have a hard time with it because I feel like sometimes it's just like they take advantage of it and just say, they're going to love it just because fan service. Like, so we don't have to really make it good, just fan service. Not saying that that's what's happening here, but I'm just like, that's always been my issue with it.
I legitimately hurt my back doing that.
What's that? Oh.
Oh my God. Do it again. Do it again.
I won't be able to walk tomorrow if I do it again.
Yes, which
Oh.
means you won't have to probably do very much around the house. Like,
You can just tell Liz, sorry.
like a
Taxes
get out
or
of
not.
helping out with anything free card.
You're assuming that I do much to begin with.
Okay, fair.
I do like the fact he's. Go ahead.
I think I liked him better as Vulture.
That is definitely.
I think he was better as Vulture. Tall Paul.
That was cool. Hold on, how we go back a hair? I did like that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Batman. That's cool. Question. Or this isn't a question. This is more so what I think is going to happen. He's going to get like 4 seconds in the movie, and then he's just going to die off or something like they did in Inhumans. Not Inhumans, sorry, the Fantastic Four and the.
What if he flew and hit the ground and just boom, dead?
Yeah. Shot in the face. Boom. John Wick walks out.
With
Done.
a pencil, an unsharpened pencil, pulls the eraser out and kills him.
Oh my God. John Wick movies are way better than I expected. Justin, have you ever seen John Wick?
I've seen the first one.
I
Oh
can't
my
believe
God.
you never watched them, dude. They're good.
I watched the first one and never really cared for it, but
Really?
back to back, they're okay.
I'm
Yeah,
looking forward to the next one.
me too. Justin, your mic is like bad again. You're not even talking this time and it's doing it. It could be your cord is just too close to something electrical. It could be 1,000 different things. Try a different USB plug port. Yeah. Wick is good. All right, here we go.
If I can't undo what I did,
Wait, go back. Right there. Get ready to pause. Stop. So is that Who is she holding? Is she holding Flash?
No, it looks like Ezra, doesn't it? With the
And
red boots.
is that the Supergirl that everybody's talking about?
Yeah, she looks badass though. I'm not.
I'm just
Supergirl,
making
but-
sure that it's Supergirl and not like Superman, and nobody's caught it. So okay,
No, it's definitely Supergirl.
yeah,
She
or
was
it's
like
Superman
live
with a bowl
tweeting,
cut, but
huh?
or Superman with a bowl cut, but
Yeah.
I mean, we're assuming it's Supergirl.
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future.
Okay, now that was cool as shit, dude. They put the Batarang on some kind of cable and used it as a damn lightning rod. Did you see that shit?
Yeah. No, it's not the Batarang. That's a Batmobile ship, isn't it?
Oh, that's a bat plane. Bat plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Keaton's bat plane.
That was the bra thing, Dustin.
Yeah, I see. And that was the one they were saying everybody looked like a blue and gray suit.
A future.
Yeah. Trying to catch it. Sorry, guys. There it is. Boom. Look at that.
I'm not digging that suit.
Nah. What do you think, Justin?
I like his regular suit better.
You're muted now.
He's about to just throw his shit. He's just gonna throw everything and beat the shit out of that.
Just go back to the Mac, everything. This is too difficult. I'm done.
This is how I felt before I was able to get my stuff all tuned up right, and then I just never touch it again.
It seems so simple, right? Just a new
Yeah.
microphone, new webcam, easy. And there's always little things that bug you. Oh, he just left. Well,
Yeah, I like his other bat suit better, but his cowl I do prefer.
yeah.
I don't know what it is about his cowl, if it's the short ears or what, but I do like the short ears and the cowl.
I like everything minus this weird chest plate thing going on. But the yellow, the gray, the blue.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hate yachts. Why do you hate yachts?
Better or worse?
Much better.
Great. It sounds like pristine.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit here with my hands up the entire time.
Awesome.
Batman suit, yes or no?
I don't really care.
No opinions?
If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
You know Justin doesn't do DC.
I mean, I don't really care one way or the other.
Justin doesn't do opinions unless it's about the Big Bang Theory. Sorry, about the show we do not mention.
Yeah.
Look, as soon as we started talking about that, they started popping up on my Instagram, and it's taken every being of my soul not to just forward all the clips.
Oh my god, dude! I saw a life-size cardboard stand-up of Sheldon, literally the week after we had that conversation, and I almost bought it to send to you.
That would have been way worse than George.
It was $78 though, so I wasn't gonna do that for something that you were either gonna throw completely in the trash, set on fire, or just leave it in the corner and pretend it never happened.
Speaking of a very expensive stand-up, where is Ted Lasso currently in your house?
Oh, I was more worried about. Oh, never mind. You didn't send him Jar Jar.
Ted is standing in front of the door, so people think that there's just someone always standing in front of the door.
Dude, you need to take your eBay postings and from now on put like Ted Lasso's head right next to the photos as you're taking it. I bet you that would get you way more sales.
Will that cause people not to leave me negative feedback?
Probably. Mustaches are very trustworthy. By the way, Ted Lasso season 3 comes out in March. Super stoked. All right, let's continue.
What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Oh, that was scary. Oh, what happened? What do you guys think?
I think that's stupid.
Which part?
The part where he's like, where we're supposed to pretend that no one else there can see her up in the sky.
Okay, good point. Good point.
Hold on. Go back just like a second. 1 second. Right there.
They're
She's
shooting at
fucking
her.
hidden behind his hand, Justin. Can you not see that? Nobody can see her. Jesus, it's right in front of you, dude. She is clearly completely hidden behind his hand. How's
and
anybody going to see her?
they're not already shooting back at her back there. You see the rockets? You're right. That is pretty funny. I never even caught that. I do love the fact though that they have like nice leather on his gloves. Look at the gloves are sick.
Yeah, man, those are isotoners.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Oh, yeah, they do see her, Justin. They're already
Yeah.
shooting at her.
Yeah,
It was just the reveal to us.
she does look crazy. I don't know anything about her specifically, so maybe this is comic accurate.
Damn, she slung that bastard.
Look how bad that looked.
Yeah, and apparently, this whole scene, like Keaton is just CGI'd, and I heard people saying like it looked really bad when they broke it down.
Wait. Can you just back up like half a second? That dude was making the worst face before he even got hit.
Hold on. Playback speed. Oh no. That sounds awful.
That's an awkward pose to have your gun when you're shooting someone too. Like he's like trying to punch him like a shooting punch, like pow.
The
Pow!
face that he was making.
I don't know anybody that shoots a gun like this, except idiots.
I don't know many people
You
who
can't
make
even
that
look
face
down
unless,
the sights, bro.
I don't know many people who make that face unless they're sitting on the toilet.
But look how awkward she looks coming in. She does. I mean, she looks like video game level CGI right here.
That's what a lot of people were saying. Like, it looks video gamey. Keaton does too. Look at him. Look at his arm.
Yeah.
Look at Keaton's arm.
Yeah.
That looks like a baby arm.
That looks really rough. All right, back to full speed because that is annoying me.
It's not Clark.
Well, no, duh.
My name is Kara.
Clark grew tits all of a sudden. Good lord.
I'm Barry. We're Barry.
Oh my gosh, look how awkward they are.
I wonder if they're going to insert audience laughter.
Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are gonna want to see this.
You know, of all the lines to leave in the trailer, I feel like that is one that they should have thought about.
Yeah. Yeah. You look at this. This is ridiculous that Marvel does not do this.
Well, and at the same, yeah, but these are like, I mean, I guess this does push them to go look for trade paperbacks and go like, you know, even though it's back issues, but like they need to push their shit that's coming out currently.
They just need to push comic books, man.
Yeah, I
And
guess
that's
I guess
what
we
James-
shouldn't say anything
Yeah.
except good job for pushing books.
Because Marvel never does this, and that's one
Yeah.
thing that James Gunn does is he pushes comic books.
Yeah.
As soon as he made his announcements, he immediately started tweeting about what books to buy, where to buy them, comic shop locator. I mean, this is all we
Petty
want.
parties. Oh no, wait.
Justin, isn't this awesome? This is awesome. Aren't you happy that they're pushing comic books?
I want to know why Nightwing is trending on Twitter.
What the? Oh my god. I can't believe they allowed Jeff Johns' name to show up there. What up, Nosh?
What's up, man?
I know Marvel isn't worried about comics, clearly. Empire, I know. It's terrible.
Even that's debatable.
It's what we're like. Sorry if we missed any comic books. Nottingham. Everybody said Nottingham was good. That's a Birch book. A
Oh, yeah.
Birchy Birch.
How about that?
Yeah, why is Dick trending on Twitter, Justin?
I don't know.
Very odd. All right, Ant-Man and the Quantum Mania realm.
Are we going to talk about the Flash? Like, are you?
Oh,
like,
yes. Sorry,
like,
we
to me
absolutely can.
personally, like, I'm more excited to see it after watching the trailer than I want to be, just specifically because of Ezra Miller. If Ezra Miller was not attached to this, then I would be like gung ho. Let's fucking see this happen, dude. Like, I can't wait. But man, and everybody's like, oh, if you can't separate the actor's personal life from the movie, then there's something wrong with you. I'm like, yeah, depending on who the actor is and what they do. That there's definitely a double
Threshold.
standard there, because the same people that say that when it comes to Ezra are the same people that do that, depending on who it is. So y'all can all kiss my ass anyway. But yeah, other than that, I mean, if we're just looking at the movie, everything else aside, yeah, it looks like it's gonna be cool. Definitely looks like it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Definitely looks. I think this is something that probably the most exciting DC thing to come out in a minute.
And it's just to basically reset all of DC, which is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm super excited for the Batmans. I'm intrigued by Supergirl, but
Yeah.
I've never really cared about that character anyways, and she's a fairly new character. So at the same time, I've never really cared about
Supergirl's been
Superman.
around forever, bro.
Not this one. Her first appearance was, when was it? Hold on, fairly recent, like in terms of comic book.
I know it's not that damn book that everybody's buying and people are trying to push off as a first appearance. That J. Scott Campbell cover. That's not her first appearance. But there's definitely people out there trying to say, oh, here's her first appearance. And no, it's not.
Okay, so there's a Supergirl that appeared in 1959, but I swore there was another one that was newer.
That's the book that everybody's pushing.
Oh.
And it's not her first appearance. There is a storyline in that comic that puts her in jail clothes, basically, at some point. And because she's wearing a jail uniform in this movie, in the trailer, it's just going stupid nuts, even though that doesn't attach in any way at all to Flashpoint or anything like that. So people are just jumping on something because somebody else said something that they heard someone else say about a book that really is probably, if people read it and looked into it, would be like, oh, dude, like, no, like, I'm not buying this. But, people are gonna people at this point, gotta follow the hype, man. The book's only important when the movie comes out. It's the only time it matters.
Movies aren't even helping that at all.
Yeah. This book right here is trash because this book is absolute trash, garbage. 100% garbage. Why? Because Ra's al Ghul's not doing anything in the movies and the TV shows right now. So there's no reason to have that. It's garbage, bro. All your first appearance of Robin, Golden Age books, trash, garbage. Robin's not in anything. He hasn't been relevant in movies and TV, and I don't know how long. Garbage. Those books are trash. What we need is that J. Scott Campbell Batman Superman book. That is the ticket, baby. What's wrong with people?
People are wild. But yeah, I'm the same way though. Like, I was not looking forward to this 0% at all. Now all of a sudden I am a little bit, but I don't think it. I think it's going to be like what happened with Doctor Strange, where it's a big hype machine. 4 seconds of the movie was cool with Fantastic Four and the Illuminati, and
every part with Scarlet Witch was cool. Let's just be honest.
Yeah. Yes, but
she killed it, dude. She was so freaking awesome in that movie.
Yeah, she genuinely is. She's a great actor too.
Yeah.
So, Justin, any final opinions on the Flash?
It doesn't hurt to say that she is smoking hot.
What? Sorry.
Any final opinions on the Flash?
I don't care.
Is it just like a stream at some point if you ever get bored, maybe?
No, I'll make an effort to go see it.
Are you gonna make
So
an
what
effort?
is it? Is it just because it's DC? Is it just because it's Flash? What is it?
So I could probably only really see like 3 movies a year, because I've got 2 kids who just are constantly
The loves of your life.
alive.
I was about
Um,
to say breathing, but yeah.
yeah. So
God dang it, man.
is is this one of those 3 movies that I want to go see this year? Maybe. I don't know.
I agree, Dan. I agree.
This is funny. All right, let's talk about Ant-Man and the Quantum Realm of Mania.
Yeah,
And
it's gonna
by
be
we-
spoiler free. Spoiler free. So
And by we, basically Dustin, because
you
none
didn't
of
see
us
it
have
yet,
seen
did
it.
you, Justin?
I get to see about 3 movies a year because, kids alive.
Mhm. Kyle, have a good night, sir.
So Ant-Man wasn't on the list then?
So far, it's not.
Okay. So I went and saw it Thursday night, private showing, because I have the coolest friends on the planet. It's crazy. I couldn't believe that that happened. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, Ant-Man. I did not like Ant-Man number 1. I did not see Ant-Man number 2. I do not like Paul Rudd. Never been a fan of his. Don't care for his comedy. None of that. I don't buy him as a superhero. I don't know. He's just not that guy for me. For me personally, you guys know I'm not like a big Star Wars guy, but I have seen them.
No.
But I have seen them. This felt like, how everybody always says, like, oh, like when what you expected and what you actually got, and it's like the Wish version. This felt like the Wish version. It felt like the ripoff of a Wish version of a Star Wars movie. It was that bad. I thought the visuals were terrible. I did not think the visuals were good at all. I didn't feel like it didn't seem like Marvel put the same amount of money into the visuals on this movie as they have in the past. All right, Dan, take it easy, brother. We'll talk to you, man. I didn't feel like it just didn't feel like that to me. It felt like this was something that could have just been released on Disney Plus. Like it was that for me. Why am I so damn buzzy, man? I look terrible. I felt like it was very, very slow. Yeah, just do this. I felt like it was very slow for about the first hour, maybe hour and 15 minutes. First hour and 15 minutes, you literally could just fast forward past it and you would not miss a thing. You would not be confused about what's going on in the movie. That was just how I felt. Even my 7-year-old son who was watching it with me was like, Daddy, this is like really silly. I was like, yeah, I know. That's their thing now, son. Fart jokes and, that kind of thing. It took about 80 seconds for them to get in on their. I'm not even going to go there. Yeah, there was definitely some jabs and some things they did and said that I was just like, yep, there you go. Check mark, check mark, check mark. There, you got everything in now. Can we please get to Kang killing some bitches? Because that's all I want to see is Kang just murdering people. After about, I don't know, an hour and 45 minutes, we finally saw Jonathan Majors doing some crazy shit. We saw Jonathan Majors as Kang being this incredibly sinister and ruthless being, much more than Thanos. I felt like the way that he spoke, the tone he used, the words he used, the things he said, I felt were much more sinister than anything we ever heard from Thanos. Now Thanos is Thanos, though. Like he don't really got to say much. He's just Thanos. But Jonathan Majors' performance in this movie was absolutely like top tier. made me 100% a believer in him and this character going forward. Loved it. MODOK. Whoever greenlit what they did to MODOK, if it is a man, he should spend the rest of his life getting kicked in the balls until he dies. Every second of every day. Literally standing there getting kicked in the balls until he dies.
Why?
Because MODOK was absolutely trashed. He was nothing. He was the butt of every joke of every part of the movie. And that's saying a lot. He was made out to be nothing but an ass clown the entire movie. The entire movie, man. It was absolutely horrendous what they did with MODOK. I was so disappointed. When he first showed up, I was like, damn. And about 2 seconds later, I was like, God dang it, man. Y'all really going this route with MODOK, man. Y'all ain't shit, man. I thought that they fucked up with Zeus in Love and Blunder, which is the worst movie that's ever been produced of any kind, not just superhero, any kind. I thought they did Zeus dirty. Bro,
It's bad.
10 times worse with MODOK. 10 times worse with MODOK. It was horrible. Horrible. Hated it. But I walked into that with the mindset of I'm probably gonna not like this movie, and that's fine. I'm still going, like, I could have made the choice to not go see it because I know I'm not gonna like it. I had to see how Kang was gonna look. As long as Kang came out of this movie looking strong and convincing as being the guy going forward for this phase as the bad guy, that was all I needed and that would have made it worth it for me. And that's what happened. And so, that was all I cared about. And it happened. They definitely did a good job with him.
Didn't he have his own show, his animated show, and they canceled it?
Yeah, they did. But yeah, I mean, there was a lot of stuff. I was just like, Jesus, man, like, why? Like y'all, it was almost like they did not care to spend the time to write for this movie, so they just threw an hour and a half of filler in, and there's about a half hour total of the movie that you actually need and care about, that moves everything forward and that was good and worth watching. The rest of it, it's just, like I said, cheap ripoff of Star Wars. You get a team of guys, they go to a planet, they go into a cantina. The only thing missing was the damn music. They look around, you have goofy alien guys, they go up to the bar, they get a drink. I mean, it's literally just a shitty Star Wars movie except for the Kang stuff. So that was my opinion. So that was my opinion.
I've not seen it yet, so I can't give one.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So, like, 2 out
I
of
wouldn't
10.
mind the Star Wars aesthetic if it was a Star Wars movie. I mean, it literally looked like freaking scene for scene. Like, they just literally said, okay, this happened in Star Wars, and then we're just going to change the characters out. This happened in okay, we're going to do that and just change the characters out. Like, it was like so on the nose to me. And it was almost like they were saying, like, hey, to everybody who thinks we screwed up Star Wars, guess what? Kiss our ass, because we're going to give you this. We're going to give it to you again. This time it's just going to be with Marvel characters.
Hey.
So I don't know. And a lot of people are like, every time something comes out, everything's not going to be in-game level movie. It's like, I'm not expecting that. I'm not holding this to M-game standard. I'm holding it to an MCU standard. Iron Man #1 was the beginning of a phase, and that kicked ass in every aspect. So don't tell me that I can't hold the movie that comes out starting a new phase to a high standard coming from the MCU, from the people who did Iron Man, from the people who did Captain America. Those movies were not Endgame, but they were still fantastic freaking films. So
It was the best.
what we've now gone, let's see. We've gone Eternals, Multiverse of Madness, Thor Love and Thunder, Wakanda Forever. This is the 5th movie in a row. At what point do the Marvel homers stop trying to just absolutely defend any and everything that they do that sucks? That's what I can't understand. Like, at what point can you just take off your blinders, take off your Marvel homer cape, and just be honest? This shit has been sucking, bro. It has. Not holding it to an Endgame standard. I'm holding it to an MCU standard, which is actually depleting very quickly.
So with that being
that's
said,
just me.
I have heard, and I'm going to look.
Easy with what? Blasphemy. Oh, I didn't watch Eternals, so I really don't know. But I'm just
We watched it in
going
theaters
off of
together.
the general,
Oh,
the
no.
general consensus, you know. But I mean, you know, I keep seeing people say, and I even get it. Like, you know, people replying to my stories, or, you know, I'll see other people post and make posts, and I'm like, y'all keep saying the same old tired shit. Like, you can't hold it to end game standard. Everything can't be end game. No, I would settle for Civil War. I would settle for Thor #1, Iron Man, Captain America. I mean, come on. Like, there's plenty of movies. Black Panther #1. They've done plenty of other movies besides Endgame that were great. They've done a ton that were really good.
Yeah.
And we've got 5 turds in a row. At what point are we going to stop kidding ourselves and just shilling for Marvel and accept the fact that they're really not on the top of their game like they were before? And I think it has to do with their focusing so much on this quantity.
With that being
Stuff in your
said,
face. Here, eat, and the quality is suffering.
with that being said, what do you call it? Apparently, they've indefinitely put like Ironheart and a few other small things on hold or kind of pushed
They
away.
need to, man. We don't even
yeah.
need that shit. Like, focus on putting out top quality. Take all this money that you're using for these Disney Plus shows that have sucked anyway.
Yeah.
Take that and put it into making better movies, man. That's my thing.
For shizzle.
That's my thing. But all in all, I give this like a 5, 6 out of 10. You know, it's right around the same lines as Wakanda Forever. Like, I didn't absolutely hate it, but it's still, to me, is not up to par. It's not up to par. There was some really, really good stuff in it, though, that really made me say, holy shit. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. But it just wasn't enough. You know, getting 30 minutes out of a 2-hour movie that was just sporadically placed here and there every now and then that was really, really good does not make up for an hour and a half of shit that literally amounted to nothing. So that's it for me. So.
All right. Well, since Justin, I can't really add anything to that because we haven't seen the movie, unfortunately. We'll move on. Let's talk about Disney banning books. Justin. Hey, I wanted to get your opinion on this.
Hey, wait, they banned 2 Don Rosa Uncle Scrooge stories.
Yes.
Huh, I didn't know anything about this.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to throw it out there. Oh, and real quick, Parker, yes. By the way, welcome. What up, some dude 682?
What's up, man?
Parker, Omnibuses, great spot, organic price books, phenomenal shipping, customer service all the way around. If you don't have like an LCS close to you, they also have super great prices. But seriously, those folks are very kind. I dropped the link there. You actually get $2 off if you use it. and then I get $2. It's not even like a Two Brothers
Yeah.
Comic
Jim
sponsorship.
Mint's got a good discount code for them too.
It's $2 off.
Oh, is that all it is?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he had
No.
a better discount code. Okay.
No,
Then use
no.
ours.
Well, it's not even our thing. It's anybody can just use the refer link. So it's not even like we have
Gotcha.
nothing to do with them. I don't even think he knows when I order from him.
I just didn't know if you got
Yeah.
something for that.
No, I get $2. They get $2. Same thing.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah.
Yeah. So no big deal. Like it's not gonna hurt my
What's up,
feelings. if you
Cali
don't.
Comics?
Justin. So yes, Dan Rosa put out something. Right here, Don Rosa received an email that 2 of his classic stories will never be reprinted or published as part of a collections again. The 2 stories are The Richest Duck in the World and The Dreams of a Lifetime.
Why
So
did they get canceled?
here we go. So here it is, Don Rosa's post as part of its ongoing commitment to diversity and inclusion. WD Company is in the process of reviewing library of stories. As a result, some stories do not align with their values, no longer be published. This applies to the young classic stories, Richest Duck in the World and Dream of a Lifetime. These stories will not be part of any new reprints or new collections. And he's wondering, basically what's else being banned or whatever. But it has to do. And Justin, do you know these stories off the top of your head? Have you ever heard of these?
No.
I'm gonna pull it up. Because I believe it has to do with this character right here. Give me a second. Share this tab instead.
I want that. There's a couple. That Scrooge cover right there, that Uncle Scrooge 4-color. I'd love.
Oh
to get
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And there's one with a shark. That's a Donald Duck, I believe, that I'd really love to have.
Gotcha.
I'm really going nuts into those freaking 4-colors.
But yeah, so apparently,
are you guys just gonna ignore how many kids die every year trying to swim in gold coins?
my mic is really sounding bad, or y'all just messing with me?
I think they were talking about that on Mark's channel yesterday about like how silly it is. Like people would just like if you try to dive into a pile of like gold like that, you just break your damn neck. I was like, yeah. What are you doing?
I'm trying to listen to my voice. It sounds fine on my end, B. Ramey.
I hear it every now and then popping.
Oh, well, that's lame. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I don't know what the deal is. I'm gonna throw it all away and start over. It might be melon. I don't know. But Justin, what do you think about this, man? Because I know you're into the Disney stuff and you've read a lot of the Scrooge McDucks. I just didn't know if you had an opinion on something like this or not.
I haven't been paying attention. What's going on?
The book ban, they're not gonna publish any future of these stories because of this character.
Who's the character?
I don't know the name of it, but it's this right here. This person, guy.
I mean, that's their decision.
Is that eBay guy messing with you again? Because I will find where he lives.
I messaged. Well,
Matter of
I
fact, you
said-
got his address. Just give it to me.
Oh, hold on.
I said, what's a fair amount to you? I said I want to make it right. What's a fair amount to refund? Or no, I was like, I will give you a refund. He's like, how much? And I said, what's a fair amount to you? And so I let him pick the number, and he told me the number. And then I said, is that enough for you to remove the negative feedback? I'm waiting to hear back from him.
Here's my thing. See, I thought you sold him like a hot toy or something you had opened.
No.
And you sold him a goddamn Hasbro Spider-Man toy on card.
Yes.
Whatever the hell that shit looks like inside that, it's brand new on card. Like, you can't go bitching at Hasbro saying, oh my God, this has got this. And they're just going to send you a brand new one, or they're going to give you your money back. Like,
So I mean, all right, I'll tell the full story. So I sold a on card Spider-Man figure that was a Walmart exclusive, and I've been selling a ton of stuff on eBay, and I've been listing like crazy. So I've sold at least 70 items and listed over 100 within the past month. Like, I'm just doing it as quick as possible. So when I put the pictures up of this figure, I take a picture from the front, from the back, and the two sides. And I post it up. This person, this buyer, bought the item from me after I accepted a best offer. He didn't even pay me the full amount that I was asking for. And he got it, and he immediately left me negative feedback because the plastic bubble, the clamshell, was cracked. Now, and I didn't list that in the listing because I didn't see it. I wasn't paying attention. I accept full responsibility for that. I did not intentionally mislead this person. It was just negligence on my part, right? So my thing that sort of upsets me is he never gave me the opportunity to make it right. Like, it was just instantly he received it, negative feedback. He never sent me a message. I would have gladly refunded him some money for it, right? Like, I don't know. Like, give me the chance to make it right. So what I've noticed is it looks like this figure selling loose sells for more than what he bought it off of me for. And this guy is a reseller. He is going to resell this figure that I sold to him. So I don't understand why he just jumped the shark and decided to leave me negative feedback, just like that.
Yeah, it's like an unwritten rule with the eBay stuff, man. If something happened and you're not happy, you give the common courtesy of sending a message first to try to handle it. You don't just go straight to ruining the person's feedback. Like, that's like, you don't do that shit. So you know what's going to happen? I'm going to buy like 3 or 4 things from 3 or 4 different eBay accounts from this cocksucker. And then I'm just going to leave him some shit feedback. And fuck you, buddy. Because we rolling a pack out here. So
we're the Birch Bunch, buddy.
That sounds awful.
Yeah. So
we're just
I'm literally just gonna waste some money to shit on this guy's eBay account, and he can kiss my ass, and then he can kiss his ass, then he can kiss your ass, then he can kiss his ass.
We're just a gaggle of bitches out
like
here.
Clark Griswold said. Don't worry, Justin. We're getting his ass. He's done.
Yeah, like I just would have liked the opportunity to make it right. Like, I accept full responsibility. I messed up. Like, I accept that. What I don't accept is the chance not to make it right, and the fact that it tanked my feedback. Like, I went from 100. What'd you say?
B. Ramey said, "Send me his store name. I want in on this. We're gonna ruin this bastard." I mean, that's just shitty.
It like, I don't know. Like, I would have done right by this guy if he would have given me the chance. And I'm still trying to make it right because it tanked my feedback. I went from 100% to 97.9. No one's going to be buying stuff from me with a 97.9 feedback rating. Like,
they will. Yeah, they will.
Oh yeah, I would.
Yeah.
You know what? We should probably go on there and buy something from Justin and leave him negative feedback too.
Well, it's like the guy that sold me this Batman poster. I didn't even go look at his freaking feedback before I bought it. There's 3 months of negative feedback from people saying that the same thing that happened to me with this happened to them, and I didn't even see it until after I got screwed on it. I mean, literally, it took 9 weeks for me to get this poster, and it wasn't until after I opened a claim on eBay that he even provided a tracking number. And then he didn't even ship it for 3 more weeks until after I went through PayPal and got a refund. So not everybody even looks at the feedback every time, dude. But 97, like, I wouldn't even worry about that, bro.
Bro, he's got a Gwen Stacy.
And you know you can put a reply to his feedback.
Yes.
that people can see, and you can
Yes.
put on there like if he doesn't want to play ball with you on this, then you just put on there, I'm sorry this happened. I didn't notice it. I acknowledge that after you put the negative feedback because you didn't message me beforehand. I tried to make it right and you didn't want to work with me. I apologize that this happened though. Then people see, okay, this guy was just being an asshole.
Yeah, and I'm totally prepared to do that. I'm just doing what he didn't and giving him the chance to respond to my requests.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the part that really sort of burns me, besides the fact that he didn't message me first, is the fact that he's just going to turn around and resell it. He's not going to lose money on this. Like, that's the part that, like, just sucks.
Yeah.
And whatever, if I'm out $15, so be it. Like, I can see the big picture. What's $15 compared to the
$15 sale that he's bitching about?
Yeah, what's the fit? I sold it for $42 plus $8 shipping. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I've seen these things sell for like 60. Okay. I'm not going to throw a bitch fit about $15 when I'm trying to raise 10 grand.
Right. Yeah.
No, I got like 5 things. He's got a booklet in here, and I'm gonna buy it and say it was missing a page.
Well, it's like the only time I ever leave negative feedback is when I buy a comic from someone. Before I buy a comic from someone, the first thing I do is I go to their store. What else do you sell? And if I see you just have like a couple random comics up for sale, but like you just got a random store full of all kinds of shit, and you're just probably like a, sell whatever you can get your hands on kind of person. Before I buy it from you, if I've made my mind up, like this is the best one I want to buy, I will message them. Hey, I wanted to purchase this comic. Before I do that, I see that you don't mainly deal in comic books. Are you familiar with shipping practices on a comic book? And if they say, yes, this is what I do, and I don't feel like that's going to get it here safe, then I'll work with them. I'll say, hey, I've literally offered to send a Gemini to them. I will pay to send you a Gemini to mail this book to me in. I will pay extra for priority because I don't want you sending the shit media mail. Like, I go through that much effort. And if they still send that shit to me media mail in a manila envelope, that's it. I'm not taking the time to message you now because we talked prior to you sending this. I explained to you, offered to help, offered to pay extra, offered to send you the shipping supplies with a video on how to use it. And you didn't want to have nothing to do with none of that. Yeah, I'm going to leave you some negative feedback if the book gets here and it's fucked. Absolutely. And what I don't like about eBay is it automatically recycles whatever you wrote the last time you did feedback. So the guy that I got this Hulk poster from, I left him 5 stars for everything. And I didn't realize that my comments on poor shipping practices from the last time I left feedback were there. So I gave him positive feedback 100%, but it had a negative response on there. And it took me and this guy working together, talking with eBay customer support, like a month and a half to get that shit fixed. But I finally got it fixed for him. And I'll go to those links to make that kind of thing right for sure, because I know the feedback makes a difference. But, I'll go through all the effort before you ship the book to me to try to make sure that it's that I'm going to get what I'm looking for. And, I've barely left I've probably left negative feedback maybe 3 or 4 times in 5 years. Most of the time, if it's just like some goober book that I just wanted and it didn't cost very much, and okay, whatever, chalk it up. You just don't know how to ship comics, and it's okay, whatever. Not everybody understands what these books are like we do, and I understand that 100%. So, if it's something like that, no big deal. But I mean, I've had people send, books I paid $75 to $100 for, and they come in a freaking manila envelope, no bag, no board, and I'm like, yeah, we talked about this, bro.
All right, so quick update. So let's see here. I said, what does it sell for loose? I'll gladly refund you some of the money. My end goal is to hopefully work something out with you that will make us both happy and have the negative feedback taken down. And he followed that up with, how much will you refund me? And I said, what sounds like a fair amount to you? And he immediately said $15. And I said, sure. Would you be willing to take down the negative feedback? And he said, sure, I'll do it after the refund. I think you will need to request that eBay allows me to remove it.
You will.
They send me a link. I feel like this is what this guy does. He
it sounds like it.
He leaves negative feedback.
The guy with this poster here hit me up, and he was like, "Hey man, I think you made a mistake on your feedback." He said, "You left me 5 stars on everything, which I appreciate, but the response in there was negative. So I was just seeing what happened there." And I went back and looked, and you could clearly see that that my comments were about a comic book. And I was like, oh my God, dude, I'm so sorry. And so like, it literally took me and this dude like 24 hours to get to do digging and figure out if there was anything we could do. So for that guy to like already know, I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm with you. That sounds fishy.
But again, it's $15, in the long run.
Yeah, like you're never going to miss that, but it's just the headache and the pain in the ass that the guy's being. Everybody wants this guy's shop, Nick. Just drop it in the damn chat.
No, I'm not doing that. He's willing to.
Hell no. I'm already buying stuff and I'm going to leave 19 negative feedbacks, and I'm shipping it all to Justin's house.
And Justin can put it up for sale on his shop.
I'm trying to figure out if he has any Jar Jar Binks stuff.
Oh my God, dude. Yeah, I just don't understand why people got to be such shitheads, dude. And then it makes me have to be petty. I'm not trying to be a petty person.
No, bro, I'm super petty. When
Oh,
something pisses me off.
All right, so now I have to figure out how to send the request.
it was like $45, Barbarian.
Mr. Kung Fu. I do like that name, Barbarian Kung Fu.
My item sold for $42 plus $8 shipping.
Dang, Warlord. I know some dude.
All right, so refunds sent. Refunds been initiated.
I can't believe you're giving in to the weirdo.
No, he's not. He's trying to help himself. I would do what he's doing too. I mean,
I think you
I
should have
got him
taken
back
Randy's
into a
advice
corner
and just
with his
ask him
pants
to
down.
return the whole thing.
No, because I don't want to pay for shipping back. And I'm not that spiteful. Like, I'm not going to hold a grudge that bad. It's in the long run, it's best just to give him his $15, get the negative feedback taken down, and be about my business.
Block him.
Well, so check this out. This is a really messed up thing. My buddy Brian, he bought first appearance of Jon Stewart. I think that's what it was. And the guy mails the slab, and it was packaged like shit too. So check this out. I've never seen this before in my life. This book got rattled around so bad in the slab. The book right here on the bottom literally busted through the inner well. That plastic inner well that you literally have to cut open with a razor or some big ass heavy duty scissors. It busted through the inner well and was sitting on the plastic on the bottom of the slab down here. Pages were dog-eared and flipped up in the back. I don't understand what the hell happened to that book that would have caused so much impact that it exploded through the inner well, because that can't just happen. So Brian showed him what happened and explained it to him. And the guy was like, "Oh, that sucks." Well, hot damn. Yeah, it does. Like, bro, he can't even take this book. Like, I can't even crack this book for him and guarantee he's going to get the same grade because these pages are so messed up from where they slid out of the inner well. So I told Brian, he's like, "What do I do?" I was like, "Your best bet would just to be reholder it and hope to God that they don't feel the need to regrade it." And so the guy told him, he's like, "You can just send it in for a reholder and they'll cover it." Like, what do you mean they'll cover it? They're not going to cover that shit, bro. He's going to have to pay for it. He's got to pay for shipping there, pay for the reholder, pay for shipping back, and it's going to take at least 4 months, 5 months to get it back. So he asked, he's like, can you give me some kind of partial refund to help with paying for this reholder? Because, you know, it wasn't packaged very good. The guy was like, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just refund you all of it and you send it back to me because you got that book for like $150 cheaper than you should have. I was like, oh, hell no, man. You tell that dude to kiss every inch of your ass and the hole. Like, I don't understand why people got to be like that, dude. Like, you messed up and shipped the book all shitty, and it damaged the actual book. Like, I don't get all upset about slabs getting damaged. You know, if it gets a scratch on it or if it, you know, cracks or whatever, like, that's fine. We can take care of that. The book is fine. I care about the book inside being okay. This got messed up so bad it messed the actual book up. And this dude was just acting like it was no big deal. I'm like, man.
Okay, so here's the deal, everyone. I just refunded him $15. I just submitted the revision request for the feedback. If I don't get it taken down, I'm gonna let all of you guys know his username, so you can. And
it's gonna take you know about two weeks easily for this to happen, because it took at least that long after me and him both called eBay customer support. We both submitted requests to change it. It literally took like 2-3 weeks for me to get an email with a link to go in and change my feedback. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So what I'll say is, if it doesn't get taken down, I will provide the information to all of you, and you can do with that whatever you wish.
We'll title that video "Update on Justin's eBay Shenanigans."
Here's another one that was shitty. This was actually a buyer that was being a shithead. The Eminem ASM book, right? That book's been on fire, both copies, until last week when it started to drop a lot. My buddy had he had bought a bunch of raw copies off eBay, and he sent them in, got them graded, put them on eBay to sell them raw or sell them graded. Some guy bought 2 copies. He requested a refund. In the reason, you know, it asks you what's your reason for requesting the refund is. This dude literally typed this in, and eBay was going for it. Like, you're totally good to get a refund on this. He wrote, and I quote, "I bought 2 copies and only need 1. Changed, and it said, changed my mind, bought 2 copies. I only want 1 now." And eBay was going to make him refund this guy. You know why he bought 2 copies? Because the book was on fire. You know why he decided he didn't want it anymore? Because the son of a bitch started dropping like hell last week. And I guarantee you he was trying to get a refund on the other copy, whoever you bought it from, too. That is so shitty, man. The eBay is going to go for that. And it's not hard to see what's going on. Like, bro, do you think we really don't understand what's going on in the market right now? You think we're not watching what's going on in this? And we don't understand that the reason you don't want this book anymore is because by the time you get it, you will have overpaid for it and can't resell it for more than you paid for it. Because you thought this book was just going to be end all be all forever. Nah, bro. You knew you was about to get stuck holding the bag and you wanted out. And the fact that eBay was going to go for that shit, man, that is ridiculous. Ridiculous. But, you know, that's why you got to you can't buy in to this stuff when it's going crazy like that, man. Like, I wanted that Eminem book. There ain't no way in hell I would buy that book for at least another 2 years. At least another 2 years. Wouldn't do it. Wouldn't touch it. I guarantee you this time next year, that book is going to be half of what it is now. It's already dropped probably at least 25% in the past 2 weeks. It's crazy, man. Everybody's trying to get that next flip in, and nobody wants to be stuck holding the bag. And that dude right there, he literally like all but wrote that in there. Like, and eBay probably still would have put the refund through if he'd have wrote, oh, the value of the book dropped and I can't make money on it now. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Like eBay still would have let him go because they go with the buyer on everything. Like as the buyer, is anything goes, dude. Is anything goes.
Justin, you should plug your eBay store so people who might want to purchase from you.
Oh, okay.
Paul said, wow, that's shitty. He said, I sold Secret Wars 1 through 12 today with a CGC 8.5, number 8, and Dude wants to cancel because I won't ship it for free.
That's nuts.
They agree to the shipping. The shipping's there when you bid, bro. Like, that's crazy.
So let me just get this real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I agree. I see. Yeah, for sure, Barbarian, for sure. I won't sell raw comics on eBay. I barely ever sell anything on eBay. eBay is like last resort for me, but it's only going to be graded books because I know when I package it up, ain't nothing gonna happen to it, and a graded book is a graded book is a graded book. So, but I agree. Yeah.
No effing way am I buying from this douche canoe.
Yeah. So everyone out there, if you
Where did this name come from? Nail Daves.
It's nailed Avs.
Oh.
So if it's a combination of nailers and avalanche.
Oh, got it.
If anybody out there watching is interested in any of the stuff that you see here, please make sure to message me on Instagram. I will give you a better deal if we buy outside of eBay.
Oh yeah, for sure. I lost out on a sale on being able to get a literal Grail book last week because a seller wouldn't do that. Like I tried to get him to text me. I sent him my phone number, and you have to do it like all cryptic because eBay's not letting you get through any kind of contact information. I was trying to buy Batman 25, Batman and Robin riding through the Ring of Fire, Golden Age book. I've been wanting that book for several years now. It was a 3.5 PGX. Dude was asking like $1,300 for it, I think. First time I saw it and put it on my watch list was like $1,600. I was going to offer him $1,000 friends and I was going to do friends and family, $1,000. You don't have to pay. You don't have to lose out with seller fees. I don't have to pay taxes. Send it to me, $1,000 shipped. We're good to go. And this dude just never would message me back. I was like, do you have IG? No, I don't do IG. All right, cool. You got Facebook? No, I don't do Facebook. What about email? And he was like, no.
Well, I honestly, though, I probably wouldn't have either if I don't know you from Adam. And I got
and I explained to him, I was like, hey, if you want to check me out, dude, I was like, I have a YouTube channel. We have Instagram. We have a pretty decent follow. And I was like, I'm not somebody who's just going to be able to disappear and hide. I'm like, you can check me out. I'll provide you whatever information you want. I was like, I'm just trying to get this book, dude. As I'm trying to save you. I said, I'm trying to make sure that you get as much money out of it as possible. You get the full sale, and I don't have to pay taxes, so it saves me a little bit of money. And he sold the book. Then, like 2 days later, it showed that it sold. He took a best offer on it for $1,000. Like, bro, I would have put $1,000 in your pocket, but he didn't want to play ball.
Hey, Nick, why don't you go ahead and check out the stuff that I've sold already?
Uh-oh. How do I do that?
Just scroll down on the left. There should be an option. Keep going. Stop. Yep, there you go.
That's it.
There better not be no Dragon Ball Z stuff on here. I'm gonna be pissed.
There's no Dragon Ball Z stuff.
Marty Madam's second place behind somebody. Oh, you son of a bitch! There is.
Dude, you don't want those Blu-rays.
You don't know me.
Hey, I'm going to be selling on Elite Comics 11 tomorrow at 3:00 p.m. on Instagram. You can have some cool books up, guys.
I wouldn't even offer the Leia, the slave girl Leia. Dude.
What, are you going to put that in your bathroom?
Probably on the bathtub.
Just a little motivation.
What, even offered the Iron Man?
Hey, I've seen people use that Shang-Chi figure for Jason in regular street clothes figure.
Hmm.
The Red Ranger. And they'll use some Loki figure for Tommy.
Dude,
It looks pretty good.
I cannot believe that sold for $100.
That is wild. Hey, didn't you get the massive Galactus?
I do. It's over there in the box. I don't think I'm going to sell it on eBay though, because I don't want to ship that.
What are you looking for out of it?
Dude, take that
It depends
to
on who's buying it.
take that to Lexington, will you, for trade? Oh, never mind.
Keep going. There's something I want you to see specifically. Keep going.
Fat Thor.
Bam. Go back up. That Lego
Oh
set.
yeah, that's wild, dude.
What made you
Sold that-
buy that?
Sold that thing for $500.
What made you buy that?
I was going to build it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you can see behind me, I've got sort of like a bunch of Lego buildings.
Okay.
And I was going to put that at the end to make it seem like, it's out in the water, it's out in the ocean.
Okay. I just fishing didn't seem like your thing, so that's the only reason why I asked.
I cannot believe Justin sold the One Piece stuff we bought him, and I didn't ask him to pay me back for it.
What a douche.
Dude, I bought the box sets.
Dick.
Hey, I'll make up for it. I'll take care of you when you go to Heroes.
I'm just kidding.
Well,
For
I feel
whatever reason,
better.
now your
I
stuff's
feel
gone.
better now that I sold that X-Men 50 he gave me.
Aw, womp womp.
What a dick.
I would never do
More
that.
Dragon Ball.
You gave that to me as a gift. It will stay with me forever.
Look at that. Weird Al sold for $110.
Jesus. I wonder what this Ace Ventura When Nature Calls would sell for now.
Oh, I bet you that was cool.
He's just been sitting in my pen holder since 2 years ago when I bought him. I could never get rid of him. He just hangs out in the pen holder now.
Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you're doing good.
I
selling
want
and
some
stuff,
Street
though.
Sharks and some Beetleborgs figures, bro.
Yeah, so like normally what I do is just like set the figure up. Like when I take a 15-minute break from working, I'll take pictures for that full 15 minutes, and then when I go upstairs at night to, hang out with the kids or whatever, and I'm sitting on the couch, that's when I just start listing stuff.
Nothing wrong with that. Well, let me know whenever you figure out what you're going to do with the Dragon Ball stuff.
Oh, is it me? Am I the staticky one?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's because of my phone.
Sorry, Fat Daddy-O. Sorry. For whatever reason tonight, we've been having issues. So you have 641. Is that buying and sale?
Yeah, that's buying and selling.
But it says you sold 433 items, but whenever I looked, there wasn't 433 things in your sold listing. Does it only show so many?
Yeah, that's got to be it.
Oh.
Like I think the last time before this that I sold stuff on eBay was probably a good solid 10 years ago.
Gotcha. Look at all these nice positive reviews and then one dickhead.
Yep.
Total douche canoe.
Yep. Not going to be able to buy my Amazing Spider-Man 1 now.
Hey, but you might be able to get an annual one.
Yeah, that seems comparable.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be higher grade than most, so that nothing to shake a stick at.
That's cool, man. Original Dragon Ball Z cards. I would actually like to see what those look like. That's pretty neat.
I want to get the Mortal Kombat ones. Patrick Rollo actually did some of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Dude, holy shit. Somebody has a complete unopened set of Street Sharks figures, Justin, from 94. And these things
really?
kick ass, bro. I forgot how cool the boxes were. They had the car and everything, dude. Holy shit, man. Moby Lick is in there. Oh my
Share your
god,
screen
dude.
so people can see it.
Huh?
I said share your screen so people can actually see it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still sharing yours. My bad. It's crazy the price they're asking though. Like I would never buy it, but I mean, hold on. There we go. I mean, the box is pretty sweet looking too, man. It looks good, but I mean, the whole set, bro. Everybody's in there. Rocks. You got Ripster, Moby, Lick, Blades. How killer is that, dude? Streaks.
How do you? I want to do a live chat with someone at eBay. Where's that option at?
I don't know. I only know how to just do regular messaging. See, this kind of packaging right here, shit's all over current day Hasbro packaging. Just saying.
It's because you can see the figure, and I'm sure there's plastic in there somewhere that's really nice to have on your packaging.
And it
it's
looks
not
like
paper
he's
and
in a
cardboard.
shark cage that he's just breaking into and stuff, man. That's
Yeah.
kick ass, dude.
Way cooler.
It's just crazy what the price on these things are now. And you want to talk about crazy expensive too.
Dude, Beetleborgs are on Tubi TV. You can watch them for free.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, Tubi.
I'm gonna check that out, dude. Oh, dude, here's the original 4 Beetleborgs. $31, dude.
Well, it's bidding.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, usually it's way over that. I had all the Beetleborgs at one point, man. So badass.
Holy shit! It's almost midnight. All right, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, we're right behind you.
Justin.
No, man, I'm tired. I'm going to sleep.
Dude, I wish Super 7 would do Beetleborgs and Street Sharks. That would be kick ass, dude. Would you
Bye, everyone.
Would you buy Street Sharks or Beetleborgs Super 7s?
Justin, would you?
No, I'm not buying toys anymore.
Yeah,
Oh.
you haven't even announced that. So tell everybody exactly what it is you're doing.
Warlord, I feel like you and I would have been like,
So, if you'd like to know what I'm doing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Justin Birch Letters.
Dick. Burke, thank you, senor. Love you as well.
every time I talk about like
Big
something
heart.
from my childhood that I want, this guy right here, he had the same shit that I did as a kid.
You're just a couple of nerds.
Hey, it's all good.
Bunch of nerdy pants.
Oh wow, he still has a Talkboy tape recorder, like for the Home Alone. That's crazy. Biker Mice from Mars. Yep. So I just found out that what is that show called? Something Moo Mesa. I think it was Warlord that I saw posted the damn comic book the other day. And I was like, damn, man, I used to watch the hell out of that. It's literally cows that are cowboys. I don't know if it was Adventures of Moo Mesa or something like that, but I loved it as a kid. And I was, he posted that there was a comic for that. I was like, oh shit, I got to get it. Space Cowboys from New Mesa. Yeah. I was like, I got to get it. I got to. Love that as a kid, man. What's up, Bert Eastman at my next con next month? Right on, dude. Hell yeah. I think he was at 2 or 3 cons we were at last year.
Yeah, he only does like just 6 or 7 a year, and he's always at Lexington.
Line's too long for me to stand in. Like, I don't know. I don't really have much respect left for Eastman at this point, anyway. So, I don't really have a whole lot of interest in ever meeting that man. He's allowed the Ninja Turtles to be absolutely wrecked, destroyed, and bastardized at this point. So. That's just my feelings, though. I'm just saying. Definitely understand more and more why Laird ended up splitting up with him and not wanting to roll with him the more we go along. So, just me. just me.
So, Fantastic 411. Do you guys want to know why it's the greatest comic book of all time?
Yeah, yeah. What's up with that, dude? Which issue was number 11? Let's see.
Let me just.
10 was the Doom showing back up again and taking over Reed Richards' body and swapping with him.
Does that ring a bell?
Oh, that guy. Yeah, yeah. Impossible Man, dude. He was a hoot, dude.
He
was a hoot and a half.
He shows up again later in like Fantastic Four 179. Let me see. And he like goes and beats up on the Marvel writers. 176. It is the best, dude. I love this character. And like he's way better drawn. And he just like straight up beats the dog piss out of everybody. Like he's just I love this. Yeah.
I could see with the way Marvel's doing movies and shit right now, with wanting to be all silly and goofy with everything, and I could see them doing him.
Yeah. Like seriously, the best. No, they didn't.
What?
Do you not see this?
Hold on.
Summer Vacation Spectacular.
What about it?
Doctor Doom and Impossible Man.
Oh.
Oh,
That's awesome, Steve. Hell yeah, dude. I don't even have one anymore, bro.
You got rid of it?
Yeah.
You got rid of your third print?
Yeah.
When did you do that?
Recently. I was gonna upgrade it anyway, and because it's dropped so much, like Turtles #1s are a fraction of the cost now. So it was already a done deal that I was gonna be upgrading it, and it helped me get into a book I purchased recently that was a very smart purchase, and I wanted it more than I wanted that third print. I'm gonna end up with a second print. If I play my cards right, I may end up with a low grade first print. So we'll see.
Hell yeah! I'm so excited. I'm gonna read this book once we're done streaming.
I love that cover, dude.
Dude, I'm genuinely.
Everybody's buried up to their damn heads.
Yes, I'm genuinely excited about this, y'all. Once we're done here, I'm gonna get the iPad, work out some bowels and read this. Too much information, I know, but look. Yes, very excited.
Yeah, we both talked about it earlier. Yeah,
very thrilled. So I'm like Ezra Miller seeing a girl he can kidnap. Thrilled, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I said, the Flash suit looked really good, except for that shit stain that was inside of it. Like they should have really cleaned up the inside of the suit, but other than that, it looked really good.
Hey, Warlord, if you ever come across your Dragon Ball cards and just happen to take a picture of it.
See, I think that guy, just from the small tidbits of conversations had, yeah, considering the stuff that it sounds like he's got, if he ever decided like he was done with all of it, I think Two Brothers Comics could probably end up making him definitely more financially stable than he is now. I'm not saying that he's not financially stable, but Warlord, just saying, like, he could probably end up selling most of the shit he has to the two of us if he ever decided to get rid of it all, because we both just keep seeing shit he's got. They were like, man, I want that. I want that. I want that.
I'm just curious because I don't even know what they would look like.
Oh, I still got to get his package out to him. I've been so freaking swamped for the last month straight. Oh my gosh. Preston and cleaning has gone berserk. And now I don't have the amount of time off at home that I did when I first started doing this. And yeah, it's business is doing really well, but the time to work on it has been very, very hard. So it's like killing me right now trying to find any spare time. And I try hard not to work on it on the weekends because I come home from work and I work on it until it's time to go to bed. So like on the weekends, I try not to work on it so that I can spend some time with my wife and kid. But it gets hard not to whenever I see how many books I've got sitting in here. Like today, I ended up getting, I probably have 50 books come in today. And I'm like, Jesus, man.
Dang.
And that's not counting the people that have sent me tracking that their books are on the way as well. I'm fixing to have to actually close down for a minute.
So you need another press?
That wouldn't even really help me all that much right now.
Yeah.
It's just the time to sit and clean them and fill out my paperwork that I fill out on them with notes and stuff. Like that's the time consuming part. So I'm gonna probably just shut down for like a month, get caught up. That way I don't have people's books sitting here for 2 months at a time. I don't want to have that happen. And I've already told people before, like, if it gets where I can't turn books out in 3-4 weeks, like I'm just gonna shut down until I get to where I can, and then I'll let everybody know when I'm taking in books again.
But Raimi said you can F off with all that.
Hey, I got you, man. Yeah, I got to take care of guys like Brandon and Russell that have just been consistent over and over and over and over. That's for sure. B. Ramey is wearing it out with the signature series stuff right now, man. He's sending them into everybody. How about the Alex Ross signature series in-house signing, man?
I didn't even know he was doing one.
Yeah, they just announced it. It's going to have limited spots, though. So
yeah, okay, because CGC is going to allow that. No, they're definitely like, oh, limited spots, a million.
I also found out I'm not the only one who sent books to the Todd McFarlane signing just for a corner to get completely schmucked and be very disappointed with the grade I got back. So I was glad to see at least it wasn't just me. It sucks too because I sent the same book in for Russell. Preston cleaned his, came back a 9.6. Beautiful signature, everything. Mine should have did the same thing. Mine goes back an 8.5. I was like, you sons of bitches.
They suck butt.
Plus, the case was completely busted open. It was like almost not even sealed. So I had to reholder it I had to do the mechanical error thing. That took like 3 weeks to get it back. Now I'm mulling over whether or not I want to let those bastards at CCS put their hands on my book or not so that I can have the potential of a little bit of a grade bump. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Brandon. That'd be a good one for you to send for sure, dude. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hey, Brandon, if you're wanting that Doctor Strange #1, I think who that sold his, the Mark Jewelers, hit me up. My buddy Sean has one, and he's going to be putting in the Elite live sale tomorrow. But if you want it, let me know. I can find out how much he's asking for it and let you know, what it looks condition-wise, how much he's asking for it. And if you want to get it before he puts it in the live sale tomorrow, then I can take care of you on that. But yeah, me and Sean, some of you guys know him as Yahweh. We're going to be doing the Elite Comics 11 Instagram live sale tomorrow. He does all the selling. I just help him out because he's my buddy. And so I do all the back end work, keeping up with who bought what and all that stuff. Oh, you bought Who Dats. Okay. He was asking me because he was asking me, I guess he told me what you offered on it. I didn't know it was you though. Which is probably good because I was able to give Russell some honest feedback. Probably wasn't good for you, but it was good for Russell because I probably wouldn't have been able to give him honest feedback on it, being that it's my friend selling to my other friend. But I didn't know it was you that got it, so I hope you were happy with it though, man, for sure. I pressed and cleaned it, so it's good to go. if that helps.
Mr. JM. Well, thank you. Definitely appreciate that. So the new Joker movie, Dustin, have you seen anything about that?
I didn't really think the first one was all
Yeah.
that it was cracked up to be, honestly, personally.
So the first one was fine. I mean, I thought it was super dark and not something I ever rewatched because you like if you've watched anything where you've ever heard me comment, I only like to feel happy. I don't like to read or watch or think. I don't like any form of entertainment that really likes me to make me feel sad or scared, specifically scared. I don't like my heart raising out of my chest out of fear.
See, I don't mind that kind of stuff.
Not me. Although, heads up, guys, started putting hot sauce on my food pretty often. Really enjoying the thrill.
That's just because the cayenne pepper is good for your metabolism.
No, it's actually just because chicken and rice and vegetables is getting real old real quick. So
Another thing that'll help you, though, you take just straight cayenne pepper, literally cover everything you eat with as much of it as you can handle, and that will help.
So a lot cayenne, I believe cayenne pepper's in a lot of this thermogenesis stuff. I'm not taking this. It's something I've had for a while.
Yeah.
This is like Shaw strengths. I've had this for like a long time.
To go back to the Joker thing.
Yeah, sorry.
For me, I had to break it down in two different ways. As just a standalone film, I thought it was pretty good. I did like it. As a film, looking at it from a fan of the comic book character, the Joker that we've seen in the Batman films, I did not like it at all.
Yeah.
And when people, everybody wants to rank, who played, rank the Jokers from the movies. I don't feel like you can put this character, this film does not, it's already been said, this is not a comic book film. So to me, you can't even put him in the rankings. Like he doesn't get to go in there because he's not the Joker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's not. It's not the same thing.
No. But
so for me, it's looking at it in two different ways.
But exactly the way you said, like as far as a movie goes, it was really good. I'm not a big fan of Lady Gaga. I'm also not a big fan of.
I hate her guts. I wish that she would just stop breathing.
Good Lord. Justin said, I'm going to sleep like an hour ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'll probably watch it maybe, but
it's going to be some kind of musical. I have no interest in that.
We'll see how much. I don't know. Out of DC, it's interesting. We'll see.
Yeah. I have literally next to zero interest in watching a musical like that. Does nothing for me.
Warlord's the best. These are awesome. I didn't even know these were a thing.
I don't understand the whole deal with Lady Gaga. She is ugly as dog dirt. Like she's not even remotely attractive. Her voice sounds absolutely just ear-piercingly aggravating to me. But I guess there's people that like that kind of stuff. I don't know. But I have just zero interest in it because I don't know.
Well, now I know what else I need to try to collect. Thank you, Warlord.
Yeah, dude. There's some like crazy sets out there of stuff that like you don't even know about. Like there's these Mortal Kombat cards, and they were released with these handheld video games that came out in the 90s, like these cheap, like knockoff handhelds. But there were trading cards that were released with them in different sets. And they look cool as hell, man. And I'm like, damn, I want all those. And I want all of the original trading cards because there are a lot of them are from the movie. So it's just literally got like screen grabs from the movie. But in the set is artwork from the Midway comic book that came out to promote the video game, which is like the end all be all Mortal Kombat comic. And I want the whole set because you got to have the whole set, right? But I specifically want it for those cards, and I would love to get them graded just so that I can buy that company that graded those Pokemon cards that does the cool like color matching labels because I'd love to see what kind of labels they put with those.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that'd be cool.
Awesome. Anything else anybody wants to chat about before we wrap it up? We could talk about Spider-Man in my amazing new shirt I got. Look at all the cool Spider-Man things.
I've got all the cool Spider-Man things.
I mean, technically I have those. They're just in somebody else's possession.
Mine are better.
Should you show the 10 people who still are here and just ask them all to be quiet?
I'll show them one. Let's see. How many books are in here? There's 4. There's 4. Somebody pick a number 1 through 4, and I'll grab that number out of the box here. First one I see, 1 through 4.
I got to do something about this unibrow. Ooh, Dustin, good news. Got new glasses coming in. Not that it's relevant, but I do have new glasses coming in.
Okay. All right, so 8. All right, so you guys don't get to see anything.
Yeah, I think Chris Barrett said 4.
All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Is this a good one? That's a pretty good one. This is a pretty good one. This isn't the monster. Actually, this is going to be the monster because of how high this book's going to grade. So this is one I picked up and just came in today. First Gwen Stacy, first Harry Osborn. First time Dr. Octopus is called, what is it they call him? The Master Planner or something?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even remember that.
So let's talk about this book real quick. And like this book is stupid high grade. Like it's dumb how high grade this book is. I couldn't believe it. I mean it's 7.5 minimum.
Looking at a page.
So let's talk about how just ridiculously underrated this book is. Me and Jeff were talking about this today. As crazy as the world is right now about Spider-Gwen, how is this book still so cheap? Number one, it's a double key. Harry Osborn and Gwen Stacy. Is it just that people haven't put together that Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen, same person?
No, it's not the same person because that's Gwen Stacy. Spider-Gwen is a different universe. Gwen. So,
but it's still Gwen Stacy.
Yes and no. Different universes.
Okay, different universes or not, it's still Gwen Stacy, right?
Technically, yes, but
okay, that's all that matters. Spider-Gwen does not exist if Gwen Stacy hadn't showed up in comics first, though, right?
So technically, she is already there at this time. It just isn't until later. Oh my God. I get what you're saying, but I also get why people value one over the other.
Yeah, well, I don't, because this is the one that makes it possible. You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, like, Ramatut. Say Ramatut comes into the MCU, and Ramatut is the version of Kang that ends up being the big bad. So that's the one that are like that's the one. It's more expensive than the first appearance of Kang the Conqueror. It's still Kang. You know what I'm saying? It's just a variant. Like you don't have the variant if you don't have the original character to show up.
Yeah, but if for whatever reason, if they made Ramatut the big bad, you're gonna want the first appearance of him as Ramatut. You know what I mean?
Yes, but at the same time, when Ramatut showed up in Fantastic Four, they had no idea that at some point they were going to rewrite history and rewrite his origin. Because in Fantastic Four, when Ramatut first showed up, he's just some random scientist that invented a time machine and got stuck in this time zone because he couldn't get it to work again. There was no thought of Kang even happening at that point. There was no thought. It was just something that was rewritten later where they could attach a character that they wanted to be something that never really took off to a character that was something. So, I don't know. That's the answer I was looking for, Tall Paul. Exactly. Right there. And this is what I hit on all the time. It's just crazy to me that all the value is put into whether or not they end up on that screen. And because of that, this book is nothing to most people. This book means nothing. It's not a big deal. It's just crazy. It's crazy, man. I don't understand it. The pages in the book, the artwork, none of that means anything unless they end up on the screen. Fickle, bro.
Fickly tickly.
I just love comic books too much, I think. I think I love comic books too much, and it makes me take them too seriously. And it makes me take stuff like that too personally.
I mean, I love comic books.
I don't
too.
even care. I'm not a Spider-Man fan in the least. I don't give a damn about Gwen Stacy at all. But I'm just like, me and Jeff started talking about that today, and I'm like, well, that's why. I said the exact same thing. I said, well, she hasn't been heavy. She hasn't been on screen. She's not an on-screen character. That's why. I'm like, as dumb as that sounds, that's all it is. It's crazy.
It's all it be.
I'm trying to figure out a way to institute a change. It's not gonna happen.
You're gonna fight the system.
There's too many people on the dark side, bro. Too many people. There's too many people. All right, Brandon. Sounds good, buddy.
Yep.
We're about to roll out too.
So I'm not. So you can just message me what you might be looking for it. But if I'm being like incredibly candid, I'm really kind of just waiting on the to do the FF stuff.
I know somebody that's selling a 2.5 ASM1 that lives about 30 minutes from me right now.
What are they asking for it?
I don't know.
I mean, it's still higher than what I would want to spend on it anyways.
Yeah, but you could definitely work out a payment plan that would work to your benefit. I don't know if that's a route you want to go, but I was going to tell you before I told Jay.
How much he has? Is it Jeff? Who is it? Jeff?
Rich?
Let's just do a GPA on it.
I mean, I don't know. He's about to pick up a Sensation Comics #1, a really high grade Journey into Mystery 83, and a really high grade Tales of Suspense 39. So he's trying to move a bunch of his other stuff and grab those. But I mean, he's my Uncle Richie, so he'll definitely give you some sort of hookup, I'm sure. I mean, how much is that book still dropping?
Pretty significantly.
From when and when was the last sale?
So like a 3.5 was upwards of 15K.
When?
Now the last sale, this was 2022 average, right? Was upwards of 15K. The last sale was 9,900.
Right.
This month.
And but how many of those sold? Like, that's the thing you got to look at. Like, if there was only...
I don't care about how many. I'm just...
If there was 3 copies that sold in 2022...
It's not. There was 12.
Okay.
So...
But if the majority of them sold in the first couple months of the year, then that doesn't say that book's, like, dropping significantly still. Like, it could be getting close to plateauing.
Actually, I'm wrong. The high was 20K 19.2 and has dropped from April 17 of last year to October 30th of last year to 10.2. And now 2 this year have sold for 9,900 in February and January. So yeah, it's still dropping pretty significantly. And then like a 2.5, you said he has a 2.5?
It's a 2.0 or a 2.5.
So a 2.5. So we look at that. A low for last year was 7,700 December 16th, and then 10.1. Obviously, there could be like white pages, not white pages. Half the cover could missing. If you're getting into a book like this, and then covers and stuff like that really start to come, into okay, what's actually what is the differences in the books, and none have sold this year in 2023.
Yeah,
But again, a 3.5 just sold for less than that 10 this month. So let's look.
Yeah, and that's one of those books too. Like, there's not a ton of them. They're not always just readily available. So
No.
sometimes like people just are looking for a copy, and whatever pops up at that time, like that's what they're
Yeah.
going for.
Same thing. The 3.5 just sold less than a 2.0. So like I would. I mean, it would have to be close to like 6K before I'd be even slightly interested.
Yeah, I really I don't know.
Yeah.
What you know.
But that's, I mean, yeah, because like a 1.8 sold recently for 6,500 in February, and I'm assuming that was on eBay. So like, you take out the fees and shit or whatever, Maybe it was Heritage. There's no telling. Let's see, actually. No, that was the verification. I guess you can't click on the listing anymore. Maybe there was I don't know. But yeah, so I don't know, like I said, and then it sold for 6,200 at the end of 2022. Like that book is cut in damn near half in value. It's like literally it has.
Yeah, I mean everything has. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how much more everything's gonna keep going.
It's only getting worse, man.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not gonna get back to 2019 prices.
Was I not sharing my screen that whole time?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys.
I don't think it at all that these books are going to go to like 2019, 2020 prices.
They're already
And
there.
no, they're not.
Let me see. Okay, so 2021 average. Okay, so I guess I bet you they're not too far away, dude.
That's what I'm saying. They're probably not far away, so I can't see them dropping a whole lot more.
I don't know, man.
At some point, people are just going to stop budging on the price.
15% inflation total year, or after over the last 2 years, plus
Yeah, but
all
people
these
that are
tech
dropping
jobs.
$10,000 on comics aren't affected by inflation.
You say yes and no, right? Because I mean, you look at what's happening in the strongest industries like tech and stuff like that, the massive layoffs where the money is right now. I mean,
I'm still seeing people drop 40 grand week after week on Ultimate Fallout 4s, bro. Like,
some of those people just aren't going to be
people that are spending this kind of money ain't worried about inflation.
But I mean, I'm willing to drop, that kind of money on a, ASM 1, but even then I'm still uncomfortable,
Well, like I said, they're if he worked out a payment plan with you, I mean that definitely softens the blow a lot.
Yeah. And like, so I don't know. I mean, just let me know what he might be interested in. But I mean, I would still, just because of what's happening in the economy and what I do for a living, if something the shortest downturn and I'm in a bad spot. So that's why I still have to be careful too. But I would be intrigued by what it is.
Yeah. Well, the good thing is you be putting it in something that it's not like you're gonna not be able to get back your money.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you would have problems getting your money back out
Hey,
of it. I mean,
Tall. Appreciate it, man. And if you send
Yeah,
it
man.
over, let me know. I do appreciate that. And I hope I didn't sound like ungrateful or anything like that. I was just wanted it to be like, hey, I might be interested depending on, because I don't even know what they're going for. It's been off my radar. But like FF11, 13, no, FF11, 48, 49.
You missed your 48, bro.
50.
You missed
What?
your 48. You missed
How?
out. So a buddy of ours picked one up at one of those shops in Alabama last month for $250 raw. Hit at 2.0. Shop just didn't. He
How
still
much they sell
priced it.
for?
He still priced his stuff off of like old Overstreets,
Dang.
and he got that book for $250. It hit a 2.0.
That's wild.
Yeah, I was like, once in a lifetime opportunity for sure.
Kachung, so I think that was me, and I ended up, I think, selling that to Nosh for a super good deal. Like, it was back whenever I was selling stuff to pay off a few things for the house stuff. Well, what would that have been? A year and a half ago? 2 years
1
ago?
in 25 Riri. I don't even remember what that would have looked like.
Yeah, I want to say that no, but I left it raw, and I just did, like, we were on a Babylon like this, and I was talking about needing to sell some stuff, and I just popped it open.
What
Um,
book is that?
I don't remember, but at this point, it's probably dropped. Dustin has a 9.8 Riri I gave him for grading my books, and with 2 days, it dropped in half of value.
Well, yeah, by the time I put it in a mystery box, and the day that I made these mystery boxes up, it was valued at about $80 for the Riri Williams Ironheart number 7. There's a first cover with her on it in the suit or whatever.
Yeah.
By the time he got the mystery box to his house, the value dropped to like $50.
Crazy, dude.
Ironheart 1, Jamal Campbell.
Yeah, that was the one I had. Like I said, I'm down to like 4 short boxes of comic books now that aren't graded after I kind of purged a bunch of stuff before we moved.
Oh, I've never even seen this book.
It was pretty sick. Like I said, Nosh has it. I think we did like starting at
All
dollar.
Riri stuff has hit the tank. I mean, you had that the variant for her first appearance, the Turcotta cover. That book in a 9.8 was selling for like $6,500, right around $7,000.
Yeah.
You can get that book for like $1,700 now. Like, I don't understand what would possess somebody to have spent that much money on modern books like that with nothing behind them.
Yeah.
I mean, there was literally nothing behind it except spec. And it's like, that's not spec anymore. Like, bro, you're not specking at that point, bro. You're specking when you spend like when you buy like a $50 book and you know, hoping that you can double up on it. Like when you're spending that much money on something like that with nothing behind it, to me, that's not spec anymore. That's just ignorance at that point. Like you got to know better than that, bro. Anybody that got stuck holding the bag on that book for that price, man, whoo, God almighty. Just like the Ultimate Fallout 4s that were selling for damn near 4,000. Like folks that got stuck holding the bag on that one, man. Nope.
Everybody right now who got stuck holding the bag is just in a bad way.
That's why I just didn't buy anything during that time. And the books that I did buy are still not back down to the price I paid for them during the hype. But I bought them at pre-hype prices. I just, I bought them at the right time, but I didn't buy anything at those gouged up prices. Nothing.
Yeah.
I refused. I was on a note. That was when I was like, well, this sucks. There's nothing for me to buy. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Because I knew what you and I both talked about it. We knew what was going to happen. We thought that there was a few books that would hold fast, and even those books have hit the tank hard.
Not me, dude.
Giant size X-Men in almost every grade, giant size X-Men is cut in half.
It's wild.
My comic shop's got an 8.0, and he still has it up for 8,000 because that's what he has to get out of it. He can't take less.
Yeah.
You can buy an 8.0 for like 4,200. Yep. It's crazy, man. Like, I'm happy about it. Giant size X-Men, I could go pick one of those up anytime I want now, which I'm being dumb because I've been wanting that book since like, I don't know, 6 months into getting into comics.
Yeah.
I didn't have the money to pick it up then. I knew I needed to because it was going to get expensive. It got expensive. I thought I'd missed out on it. Now I can afford them again in a nice grade. And I'm like, I'll get to it. Let me pick these Batman books up I want. But, if I end up with one, cool. If not, I'll live. I didn't wake up breathing today because of a comic book I had, and I ain't gonna wake up not breathing tomorrow because I didn't get one. So, although it's hard sometimes, I feel like that's gonna happen. But oh boy, well, guys, damn it, it's been fun. It had been for me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did some ranting. I know I did some raving.
Oh, and my
Hope
back.
it wasn't too much.
I gotta stop doing deadlifts before on Friday nights because this is killing me.
When are we gonna have the next video drop, Nick?
Well, it's up. It's loaded. Just needs a thumbnail. And apparently
And a small edit.
some addition to the end. Maybe a good
These,
mustache.
these people need content. It's been 2 weeks.
Hey, they got content tonight.
It's not enough, Dad. What if they want wings?
Thanks, Perry. And Justin even showed. A miracle.
I've been enjoying watching replays of Perry streaming playing the Harry Potter game, man. He's got me pumped up to want to get it when it comes out for PS4 in April.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Switch one to come out. I think I'm going to pick it up on the Switch. Probably not, though, if I'm being honest. I probably will not even care by the time June, July comes out.
All right, guys. Well, this has been the Saturday Comic Book Babylon, the Two Brothers Comics. I'm Dustin.
Spider-Man.
Collect your way.
Just kidding. Wrongo.